It is Wednesday, the 10th of August. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favourite news platform and the home of popular culture. We are, of course, hosted by amazing people. Let's introduce ourselves.
It's your boy, 6 foot plus of pure temptation. Big Marks from the east side. Morning, people. Done already.
Do you know what makes me laugh?
What?
Is that you always dip into the mic when you could just lift it up. That you bend, you literally strain your neck.
My hands are busy.
Clearly. Is your favourite shade queen, Might and Royalty?
The voice of reason. The oracle. Mr. Rotations. Big man use. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Everyone grind?
No words.
You're out for that. He's done
Do you know,
2 days in a row.
This room has too many characters. Like, it's just unbelievable. Let's be normal. All right, Mr. Misogyny, let's go.
All right. Some call me man. The Black Messiah. The woman's savior. Melanin jam-packed. Yeah.
Did you say the women's saviour?
The woman's savior.
He said the Black Messiah.
They gave me the title. I didn't take it on myself.
I said they, one person.
He's in it. There, you know. Do you know what, yeah? You've got a hint and a glimpse into what this room is like. But before we carry on with the show, subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell button so you get notified when we're live, when we're doing great things. And like the video because you're going to like it for sure. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
I was sick. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just putting the link on my story quickly.
Lovely. You good?
Yeah. I'm good, man. I'm good. Just about to send the link to a few people as well.
Okay, lovely. They're talking about we go live in the mornings. That's what we do. So they're sending the links to people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
How was your day? How was your evening?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm all right. Mind my business as I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it really. Not much going on.
Okay.
All right, let's get into the first headline, I guess. Everyone is. All of you are.
Are we?
I think I'm the only normal person here today.
No, it's
Brent, from
it's-
your perspective,
Yeah, go on, Brent.
from your point of view, who's the most
Who's
normal
moving
today?
strange? No, who's the most normal today?
Margs is the most normal.
Thank you.
Why?
Because it's how I always am.
You look like you've been selling paragraphs all morning.
No,
That
was
is not normal.
That was just now.
No.
There was a lot
earlier
of picking, yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it and you were like, I said, well, damn. Someone's in trouble this morning.
I can't get in trouble first.
You're doing an envy. Go on, shout out your babes.
Firstly, I can't get in trouble, yeah. And secondly, when people say stupid things to me, I have to set them right.
Now
I
you were
can't
setting
help
them
it.
right.
I just had to set someone straight that was talking
You were typing for like
shit.
good 10 minutes. I was thinking, you ain't got the arthritis? Damn.
That's all right.
All right, so Marks is most normal. I'm upset that I didn't get that award because I think I'm most normal. Who's the most something's off this morning?
Yusuf.
That ain't off, I'll be
Yes,
very honest with you.
Did you sleep yesterday?
Better than the other day.
Yeah, but yesterday you did not sleep.
Nah, I didn't sleep yesterday
I could tell.
at all.
Everyone could
I
tell.
was finished. But no, nothing's going on with me. I'm being
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You good over there, E-man?
I'm
Yeah.
fantastic.
How you handling the backlash?
He loves it.
Fantastic, man.
You sure? Yeah?
100%.
You thriving?
Always.
All right, then. That's what
You
I
can't
wanna
keep a
hear.
black man down,
You
he said.
can't keep the black man down. Never, ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever.
Absolutely.
I will address the something later
You're coming in here to beef our listeners. It's ridiculous. But you know what? We love it, guys. Keep sharing our videos. Like, comment. We absolutely enjoy all of it. Didn't charge it, did you?
What's that, your iPhone?
This room is a
Tomorrow,
joke.
tonight, I'm charging it. I promise you.
All right, do you know what, E-man? Let's
Get into the first
let's
headline.
get into it, please.
Okie dokie. All right, so Boris Johnson's basically saying, I ain't got time for this nonsense, man. So, Boris Johnson has defended leaving the cost of living crisis to his successor, who takes over in September, saying he was absolutely certain his successor will do more to help people with rising fuel bills. However, Labour accused him of leaving a political vacuum and called on the government not to wait, but to act now. Tory leadership candidate Liz Truss
Mhm.
has promised tax cuts, while her rival Rishi Sunak vowed to provide more money to vulnerable households. The outgoing Prime Minister has ruled out spending commitments during his remaining time in office, despite pressure from opposition parties. Speaking during an event at Downing Street, Mr. Johnson said he was confident the government had the economic tools to assist everyone. He said, whoever he or she may be, I'm absolutely certain, will be wanting to make some more announcements in September, October about what we're going to do further in the next period, in December, January. I just want you to know that I'm absolutely confident we'll have the fiscal firepower and the headroom to look after people as we've done throughout. The Shadow Foreign Secretary, David Lammy, criticised the government for not acting on the rise in the energy price cap. Speaking to BBC News, he said, there's a lot that we need to do. By the moment, what we have got is bickering in the Conservative Party, a race to the bottom amongst the candidates, an absent Prime Minister nowhere to be seen. We have got this political vacuum as people worry, fret and struggle in dealing with this crisis. This needs a rapid response from government and it needs a response now. Why are we waiting? We had a debate about having the Prime Minister in office. He's in office. He can act.
That's more trouble than it's worth, though, isn't it?
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
I get it.
But then again, if he's leaving and they can't do nothing, why don't he just pattern up and then just go?
No, because you guys said you didn't want me here. You were dying for it. You wanted me to leave. So that's fine. I'll leave you with a mess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Peace.
And it's probably other things he wants to take care of, isn't it? I
Yeah,
guess.
that's the thing.
Did they put the rights to buy scheme through?
I'm not too sure about that, you know.
Can we check this?
I need to look into that.
I need to know. People need to know as well.
Yeah.
We got a listener listening from New York, man.
From where, New York?
Shout out Chidi. Yeah.
What time is it over there?
Chidi, what time is it over there, mate?
5 hours back, innit?
Yeah.
Where's you
Something
listening
like
from?
Oh,
New York City.
Okay.
Oh, you got insomnia.
Yeah, no, that's what he said. He can't sleep
Yeah, okay, cool.
because I can't sleep.
Well, you ain't gonna sleep now, boy.
Exactly.
No, what's around?
All right. So the second headline, something that we spoke about before, and it's basically about the heat wave that's about to hit the UK. Well, it's hitting the UK now. The Met Office has issued a 4-day amber extreme heat warning, meaning vulnerable people's health could be impacted and travel could be disrupted. The warning applies to southern and central England and parts of Wales from midnight on Thursday until Sunday. As mentioned on Tuesday, temperatures are set to reach up to 35 degrees Celsius in some areas, and now Thames Water has become the latest water firm to announce hosepipe ban plans. The Amber Alert is the longest the Met Office has issued since it introduced the warning system in 2021 and is lower than the first ever red warning in July when temperatures exceeded 40 degrees Celsius for the first time. But the Met Office said while temperatures this week will remain below last month's record highs, this heat wave could last a lot longer. The UK Health Secretary Agency emphasised that it was important vulnerable people like the elderly who live alone or anyone with underlying health conditions were prepared for coping during the hot weather, adding the most important advice is to ensure they stay hydrated, keep cool, and take steps to prevent their homes from overheating. Disabled people could be particularly affected by heat and may suffer fatigue, difficulty regulating their body temperatures, or problems moving to cooler spots in the home. Family, friends, and neighbours should check that disabled and older people have the support they need. We do this in the cold weather, but in heat, we tend to forget, and it can be equally dangerous.
Mate, that we're making weekend plans though for the heat wave. What are you doing?
I'm seeing Tiwa Savage on Saturday, and another birthday brunch. This birthday is really.
Oh, your birthday.
Yeah,
brunch.
so with another friend,
What, for your own birthday?
babes. Yeah,
Oh, fantastic.
Fucking hell.
I told you different friends.
Yeah, but girls, you know,
Friends.
girls do like the birthday month thing, innit? They celebrate
Yeah.
like for the whole month, every week, every weekend.
It's
of
not
the month.
intentional. It's just I'm seeing my friends at different points. So it's like every time we see each other, it's like, oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
Birthday.
You're rinsing
That's
now.
not
The energy's not going to be high by that. Like,
Trust me, I can get the energy from within. It'll be
okay.
there. So that's what I'm doing. Concert.
Mm.
But it's gonna be hot because I'm going to O2 Brixton.
Mm.
I heard there's no AC in there. I've never been to that one.
I was there the other day actually.
Is it
for-
cool in
for
there?
Rick Ross? It was hot. It was hot.
Because it's 33
Yeah.
degrees, you know. It's 33
It was
degrees.
hot.
That's wild.
I'm
I
sure
can't
there's,
lie
I'm
to you.
sure there must be AC.
You might have to sell your ticket.
I'm hearing, I can't lie to you because I'm hearing there's no AC there.
No, there's something there. Little fan.
Yeah, but if you were hot, and it was at 24 last weekend, what chances do I stand at 33
I
degrees?
don't think I was boiling. I don't think I was wiping sweat from my forehead, but I was. You know what I mean?
You felt it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yusuf, we're
I'm
gonna have to have a
assuming.
meeting with you
I'm assuming.
after the show.
I'm assuming it was up.
What's everyone else doing for the weekend?
I'm gonna see a man about some feet.
What?
You're gonna see a man about some feet.
We'll get to the story, Brent. We'll get to the story.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, even I know what you've done, but the way it dropped was crazy. I don't want to unpack. I'm never going to highlight that. Actually.
No, there's no point. Let's just. No, there's really no point.
Also, before we carry on, someone asked what happened to the TDA Ultimate Podcast Sports Day.
It's coming.
The race.
We can't just put saying 35 degrees. You want them dead?
Weather warning, bro.
Yeah, like
No,
you
I don't
listen
think. I don't
to the
think.
news.
I don't think they're talking about are we doing it in a heat wave, just in general, isn't it?
No, it's definitely gonna happen.
'Cause
But
I think the talk's gone a bit quiet in the last couple.
yeah, but we can't talk about it every time.
No, but it's gone dead silent.
No,
There's
the guys-
no reference to it at all.
Now the guys are in training. They're training.
I heard you were in training, man.
Yeah.
Brent was telling me that you were in training.
Are you guys in
I
training?
plan to.
No, I'm not in training yet. I'm not in training until I'm told this is the date.
Are you gonna take part in it? That's a no.
He has to.
You're gonna tell Marks. Marks will roll up when we're doing the awards. He don't care. So okay.
No, if Mark
because-
ain't doing it, I'm not doing it.
What do you mean?
Because Mark's
Why is
ain't
people
doing
always
it.
trying to
Why?
put pressure on me?
Because
bro?
if it's just me and Yusuf,
Yeah, what's the
Yusuf
point,
doesn't
man?
want to
No,
be
because
last.
remember you guys are doing it
Man
with
said Yusuf doesn't want to be last. You know what he said?
Look at this plant-based weekend.
No, because you guys are doing it with other It's not just a TDA thing. You're doing other podcasters.
I know, but he said
Oh,
he's
yeah.
fast, isn't it? So I need to see.
All we need
fastness.
is one TDA representative at the minimum.
Alright, cool, E-man.
No,
I'm out.
minimum. I said.
I'm out.
Yusuf, come on, man.
I'm gonna have to look into it because these old balls ain't running in a while. So I need to. There's a lot that goes into that. Like it's not just.
Then just go on a picture.
Yeah, it's not just wake up and run.
I'm not gonna lie, I sprinted the other day to see if I had it.
It was long.
You didn't.
I have it, bro.
No,
You
you,
have it.
You see me, I'm athletic, bro.
Who did you
So
race
exactly, so
yourself?
why would you not
Huh?
want to do it?
You raced yourself.
Yeah,
innit?
man. That's the road.
I raced yourself.
So
So I
you're on a
still got
treadmill.
it. You know how cold that is.
No, not a race.
You know how
I
beating
just-
yourself in a race.
I-
I
I
still
ran.
got it, baby.
I done a sprint to see whether or not the body was still moving accordingly. And guess what? It's moving
It was.
accordingly.
Okay.
So that's why you got to do it. What do you mean you can't do it? You have to do it, man.
I'm doing it. He has to do it.
No, but you shouldn't not do it because he's not doing it.
No, that's the rules and regulations.
I've got to get
No,
back
it's
in the
not.
gym and I've lost weight, so I've lost some of my power. You know what I'm trying to say? It's all crazy. Like there's so much that goes into all of this. Like
Yeah.
I've got to be like the right physique and that.
This is wild. Brent, are you doing it?
Why are you wasting your time asking this guy? He's not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sorry, I need
Brent,
an answer.
Brent wouldn't do it.
Why
'Cause
not?
Brent just talks a good
You
Wait,
guys
wait,
are
wait.
so
Niggas are asking,
boring.
is it
Brent-
a solo sprint? If you're on the treadmill in the gym sprinting, you're sprinting by yourself, no? Niggas acting like they don't run by themselves. Pipe down, Mr. Oh, it's you. I know this guy. Mr. Elusive.
Oh,
My guy
big
still.
up you, babes.
Yeah.
You guys have been boring. Sorry. This is not it. This is not it.
What's that?
All of you have been boring.
Man.
No one wanted to do it.
All.
Someone asked me what was the time.
Yeah, but I don't know
I
that.
time
You're
myself,
gonna,
man.
you might say that if Yusuf and Marks aren't doing it, you're not doing it. Are you going to do it regardless?
I've not said anything.
You're going to do it regardless.
What, race by myself?
Obviously not. You're going to have other people on the lineup with you.
Yeah,
So
but
if you're the
obviously-
only one to represent TDA, are you up for it?
No, because it needs to be the team.
Oh, okay. Let's get to
we're
the
gonna
next
talk,
thing.
we're gonna talk about it.
This
yeah,
is ridiculous.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Innit?
Off air.
Will we?
Yeah, 100%.
The person was right. Whoever was it that said you should bring it up, look what you've done. The race is cancelled now. What are you saying? Let's get into the
Ah, all this talk about what's Esther doing.
Hey!
So first of all,
This
you need to
black
close your
man,
mouth. Who
this
is
black
that?
Man. It's a black man.
Who said it? I can at them.
DJ Blackstar.
First of all, DJ Blackstar, yeah, you need to mind your Ghanaian business. Some Ghanaian. Me and Koi are the cheerleaders. Koi and I are going to be doing cheerleading. And we were already got it planned, our outfits, everything. We're ready to go.
You plan your outfits already?
We did that on the spot when we talked about it. The first time we spoke about it. So that's what we're going to be doing. Koi and I are going to be the cheerleaders. I'm not running for nothing. I don't think anyone has got breasts to be running
What? Why?
in this race. Woo,
Mr.
that was a close
Elusive,
one.
Mr. Elusive, pull up. He's saying he wants to race. Pull up, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Pull up.
Let's do it.
You're great.
All right, let's get into the topic of the day. What are you saying?
All right.
Oh, this is a weird. I'm over to this. No, it's Brent took forever to press the thing. Everyone's out of it. What's going on, guys?
What's that?
No, man.
You think we're out of it? I'm not out of it.
No, everyone is.
I just showed you a lot of him just
I
now.
even have to repeat myself when I say stuff. When I say stuff, you guys don't hear it. Then
just
you ask
gave
me what, and then
I
I
just
say it
gave you a
again.
lot of
It's the whole thing.
enthusiasm just then, didn't I?
So there.
I hope you bring all this energy to Murad because.
You me?
Why are you so obsessed with this guy, man?
Sorry,
Why are you so obsessed with this Murad guy?
I want to be finished.
What is this you are doing? What is this?
Nah, today's off. Okay, let's just do what are you saying?
Okay.
Why is today? I don't think today's off. What do you think today's off?
No,
You guys are freaking me out.
he just read it. He just read it.
Oh,
He
you read
just
the
saw the
whole
topic
story?
of the
He
day.
just read it for
Oh.
once.
He just read the topic of the day. Then then I said, okay, what are you saying? Let's get into it. Then E-Man was out of it. Then he was like, oh yeah, okay.
Yo,
Oh.
we are literally for the people and by the people. The people sometimes curate the topic of the day, and this is another.
Wow, we've got a
Example.
clip to listen to anyway.
This definitely wouldn't be me.
This is what? Wait, what'd you say?
This wouldn't be me.
All right.
Oh crap! I forgot my piercing.
All right. Cool.
Piercing. It's fine. Brent's got a clip to play for us, by the way.
Yeah.
So we're silent.
I'm going to silence this clip.
All right, you guys talk amongst yourself a little while. How about that Murad fella?
Brent, you're asking these guys to talk amongst themselves. They've barely spoken today.
Cool. We didn't finish about people's plans on the weekend. Marcus, what you doing?
Oh yeah, what you guys doing weekends?
It's hot. I don't know. I want to go. I want to go and find maybe like a pool or something. Because I like
You can go
water.
to thingy
Where?
where we always have events. Rooftop. It's a bit of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fascinating.
That's interesting. Actually, I could look into that.
Yeah.
Actually,
I didn't know they had the
That-
pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the top,
Okay.
the rooftop.
You
And
know
Yusuf,
what?
what are you up to?
That's not a bad shot.
Yeah,
Let me look in. I'm gonna look into that.
make the right calls. You got the link.
Mm-hmm.
It's not connecting to Bluetooth.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it back for my. Oh bloody hell!
When put in mic.
It's a woman's ferry.
Yeah, it can
Oh,
be
okay.
mine.
Makes sense.
Why does it? Do you know what? No, not today.
No, it would be mine today. I'm gonna.
No, because he really said it's a woman's. Makes sense.
Why ain't it connected?
Because I didn't update the firmware.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Esther's right. Esther's right.
Listen, Oracle S is speaking. I'm telling you.
All right, ready?
Yes.
All right.
Hey guys, I have a theory for you guys, and I just want to know what you think. Also, I'm not transphobic. Okay. I just want to say that. So basically, I believe that 16 to 17-year-olds and up, by the time they're 25, they are going to be more sexually attracted to trans women than cis women, or women or cis women who have a lot of work done on their bodies. And I say this because, like, recently, the past 5 years, like, cosmetic surgery is at an all-time high. And I've noticed that a lot of men are more sexually attracted to that look. Of course, they're attracted to cis women as well, but they like the unrealistic hip to thigh ratio that literally only East African women and South African women have. Like, and even then, not all of them have it, but they are known to have that hip to thigh ratio. But I feel like, yeah, they don't like how a natural breast will be hanging. They want your breast all the way up to your collarbone. They like a plastic body. Yeah, it looks nice. And I feel like, yeah, by, for that generation in the next 5 years or so, even like older guys, actually, they're probably going to be more sexually attracted to trans women, and it will be more normalized for, cis heterosexual men to be talking to trans women. So yeah, hopefully the crime against them lowers. But yeah, that's my theory.
That's interesting. Thank you for sending that in. Love our listeners engaging with us.
People using all this language stuff. What I don't know all this. Cis
Yeah,
stuff
what's
and all that.
this?
I think that's just like straight women.
Yeah, just
No,
let's just
yes,
use
this
it.
is the normal one.
Let's just say
Like
straight
Oh,
up
dear.
women. Let's just say
Or as Brent says, OG women.
yeah,
There you go.
the OG gal. Yeah.
Brent, do you say that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm looking out for you, brother.
Yeah, but even the language actually is using contradiction because she's saying if they're heterosexual men, they're not going to be attracted to trans women.
And does she mean like knowingly or unknowingly? Like just the aesthetic, or the men will know that this is a trans?
It sounds like she's saying the men will know.
The men will
Okay.
know and they'll be fine.
Okay.
Which I don't think that makes sense. Like people's sexualities ain't gonna change. I think maybe like attitudes towards it for the younger generation in the future, people might be more openly into like getting into relationships and stuff and not caring because obviously society's changing and stuff like that, innit? But I don't think it's gonna make heterosexual men not heterosexual anymore.
But then from their perspective, they won't see it as you're not heterosexual anymore.
What do you mean?
Because they'll see it as that trans woman is a woman anyway.
Yes, correct.
So basically, the mindset is going to start changing,
Yeah.
and it's just going to be a woman.
So, all right. I don't want to do this. I'm not talking today.
Can I say what cis is? So cis is basically short for cisgender, and it's a term that means whatever gender you are now is the same as what was presumed for you at birth.
Mhm.
So
Don't call me no sis.
So when a
I'm
parent
just
or
a
doctor-
man.
Oh, it's CIS, not.
yes, yeah, no,
Oh.
not like hey sis.
Oh,
like
that's what
CIS.
it was. I thought it was SIS.
Whatever it is, it's just stupidness. I don't
that's-
care about it anyway. I don't subscribe to all that dumb shit. It's crap.
But-
So you can use sis
No,
to
but
describe a man as well, right?
cis.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, but it's
I don't know what that means. You just use me that word in like
No,
lockdown or something.
no,
Like,
no, I'm
I'm just a man. I'm a normal man, a male,
and
heterosexual
Person
male.
Damon,
Yeah.
I'm a
Normal
boy.
Male. That's it.
you're
I'm a
born
boy,
male.
Damon.
What?
You're born male.
Yes.
The doctor identified you as a male,
Yes.
and you're now male.
Yes.
So you're a cis male.
Nope. Because when I was born,
Exactly.
when I was born,
There was
he
no
didn't. There
cis
was no
male.
cis. It didn't exist.
You didn't know.
Yes, I do know.
Yeah, baby,
I
you didn't have
wasn't.
that knowledge.
I'm telling you something. It didn't exist, so I don't put it on me now. If I don't want to accept it, everybody can identify what they identify.
How do we know it
Don't
didn't
put it on
exist
me.
though?
It didn't
Just
exist.
because you just heard of a word now doesn't mean it didn't
No,
exist.
No, it didn't exist. It wasn't a thing.
So when did it come out? When did it?
It's
Like
that is just a
lockdown.
new thing.
Lockdown.
Can we just do a little Googles, please? Just
Yeah, let me Google it.
verify.
I don't
Okay, even if
trust-
it
no,
weren't,
I don't
even if it
trust
weren't
your internet.
lockdown, it was just the other day ago. It was
But
just the other day ago.
Is this a acronym or something, or is it short for a longer
It's
word?
Man said it's an
gender.
acronym.
It's an acronym. No, it's not acronym.
It's a good question, though.
Yeah, but what does it
It's
mean?
short- it's short for
CIS. What does it mean?
It's short for cisgender.
What's
I
that?
know, but
What's
where's
So
the
that?
cis
basically,
come
it just
from?
means that you basically when you were born and they said,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's a boy,"
Yeah.
you are now like, "I'm a man."
Yeah.
They don't
You-
need to make
that's-
up a word
that's
for
it.
that. That's normal. When I was born a boy and now I'm still a man, that's normal. What's cis mean?
It was created. Hold on. Oh, 1990s, I think.
There you go.
What's cis mean?
I just bloody told you guys.
That doesn't explain it. You just told me
It
something
did.
normal. You said if I was born a man,
No, but that's
and
the-
then if I was
Oh,
born a
Mars.
man and then I grew up and I was
Mars.
still a man, I'm
Mars.
cis. I'm like, what?
Mugs.
You talking? What? You talking about? I'm just
Mugs.
gone.
That is the definition. What
Yeah.
I just told you
Mm,
is literally what it is.
okay, well,
Is the fact that what you were born as is what you've grown up to be.
no shit, Sherlock. What I'm saying is that we don't need these dumb words to tell me I'm a man. What are you talking
Pissing me
about?
off today, I swear.
I am not taking part in this debate today because I can feel myself.
I can feel you too. Oh my gosh. All right. So what's the conversation today?
Just want to say the term was coined in 1994.
Yeah.
These times, you know what I mean?
So that- so-
I was alive. I was ready,
That's fair
live
enough.
and
That was the year
kicking.
before I was born.
I was
so-
cooking.
Is what?
It was the year before I was born. So
You're a young buck, huh?
yeah, you guys are away peas. You're holding it down. Diversity in the room.
It's a POP.
Hold it down.
Pimp squad. Mama, I love
Oh no,
you.
she's doing, man.
I'm legally blind.
I cannot see.
So y'all don't think there's any veracity in this particular theory?
I think there is. I think we're gonna get to, because already there are men who do get with trans women and all that kind of stuff, but they feel like they have to hide it. I think that as the years go by, there will not be that need to hide it or to be like embarrassed by it anymore.
No, of
Because
course.
already there's straight men who are.
But then that's what I'm trying to say. But then
That
you
way.
still like, I don't know how the terms are going to change. I'm saying like,
Yeah.
society is going to be cool with it, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I like with the language, like I don't understand how you're going to be heterosexual, but with a trans woman. That doesn't
Because you know,
make sense.
I think we're gonna get to the point where we just see trans women, like it will not be a thing of like
Science,
they're trans.
science will never allow you to get to that.
The
point.
science won't, but I'm talking about how we see it in society, how people see it in society. So it's gonna get to a point where it's not a thing that you're trans, and so that's where it's like I'm heterosexual.
It's not a
but
thing that you're trans
'Cause all-
now. Really, people want to make it out to be. It's not a thing that you're trans now. It's kind of
kind
normal.
of is.
But
I mean,
We're having a conversation. And we're saying trans, but it's gonna get to a point where we just say women,
no,
Yeah.
it's
and then when you dig deeper,
That's basically what this is.
when you dig deeper is when you know, okay, this person was trans. They weren't born a woman. So we're gonna get to a point where heterosexual men is gonna be with women, but if they
what,
dig
women
deeper,
with
then
what,
they'll be
women
like
with
trans.
with whole dicks.
Yeah, people will
No,
be.
they get reassignment surgeries.
No, but
Oh,
people
okay.
will be, though. People will.
Because that's great area. That's a different. If you talk about whole reassignment surgery in the area, then that's a different great area of conversation.
Yeah, but then there might be.
I'm talking about what are these people that with these women with big whole dicks? Are we saying? What are we saying?
What about what their sexuality is?
Yeah, but are they still what these men that are with women with big whole dicks are with women? You're telling me?
I guess they're bisexual, no?
I'm not doing this today, man.
Sorry.
I don't want to do this today.
No, but
Sorry, is the call.
okay.
Hello.
I have to speak on this. I'm in my bed waiting to start work, and you man are waffling about cis and all this malarkey. And I need to throw in some type of sense into this conversation. I understand her point, and I understand what she's trying to say. And obviously, the world is evolving, and people are more accepting of these terms. But the definition of cis, apparently anyway, is that you are a straight male, right?
Yeah, or straight, like what you, like they said, what they say, what you, wherever you was born, thing, you still see yourself as that now. So
then why would ever a cis man be attracted to somebody that's not like born a female? How does that make sense? Because that man is no longer a cis man.
Yeah, but we're saying that we're going to get to a point in society where we're not like doing this distinction of it's a trans woman, it's a cis het woman. It's going to just be women. So then, yeah. You'd be
That's not true, because that transgender can never be a woman, or what's the different, is it called a cis woman? I don't know.
So if you're, so I'm a cis het woman, basically. Because I was born a woman, I was recognized as a woman when I was older, and I live as a woman today.
Okay. How can a cis man be attracted to a non-cis woman?
And be heterosexual, you're saying?
Yeah, and be heterosexual.
That's what you mean, and be heterosexual.
Is that what you're saying?
Is that what you're saying? How can a cis man be attracted to a non-cis woman and be heterosexual? Yeah. Is what you're saying.
Therefore, he's not a cis man. Therefore, that definition can't be.
Oh, he's a cis man, but he's not a heterosexual. He's not a heterosexual cis man. Is what
but hold on, is this about
more bisexual men or men attracted to other sexualities? Maybe that's a fact. I don't know. But if it's a cis man. If he's a cis man, it's impossible for that man to be attracted to anything else apart from a cis woman by definition.
I don't think cis equates to heterosexuality.
No. Is this about your gender or your sexuality?
Gender. No, it's just gender, not sexuality.
Yeah, so if it's about your gender, then...
Yeah.
Yeah, being cis doesn't equate to whether you're homosexual or heterosexual, I don't think. It just means that you still think you're a man, basically. Yeah. It's an unnecessary piece of language. It just means you just think you are who you are, and it was just... No one needed it. But...
Facts. But yeah. So you can be a cis.
Sorry, caller. The people are asking to drop your name, so can you state your name?
Yeah, because you didn't even say hello, good morning.
You just came on the phone went straight on it.
Damn.
I said, yeah, you man are waffling.
Good morning
like
to you
drop
too.
Your name?
Yeah, my name's Baz.
All right, cool, Baz.
Alright, big up Baz.
Baz from where, man?
Baz from Croydon.
All right.
Sounding hella angry over there, Baz.
Am I?
No, you're fine. Listen, the vibe in this room is off, so they have no leg to tell you what you're feeling, sir. Don't you dare. But no, yeah, so I think, so we're going to get to a point where, like, trans women are just, like, we're not going to be adding the trans, there's no prefixing, we're just women. And so heterosexual men will be with them, like the girl on the voice note said.
More will be, yeah.
More, not all, I don't.
Confusing. It's all very, very confusing. I think, the initial point from the lady that she said about men being more attracted to people or that are more bodacious because of surgery and whatever have you. I think that the 2 points can't even be what's the word? It's just different, right? Having it being attracted to somebody that has maybe worked up, that's not my personal preference. But if that is the case, that still doesn't mean that they're going to... I'm just finding it weird that people are trying to push this whole, you get me, this whole men and women thing and whatever have you. So I'm just trying my best to not be rude and say something that's wrong, because I don't know how to be...
It's too late.
You got.
But you know what? Do you know what it is? Right, Baz, yeah. The thing is, it's like, even right now, you can see like over the years, YouTube videos where a trans woman walks up to a man and the man's attracted to her. Then afterwards, she starts talking in a deep voice and then type of things there, innit? So the initial contact is the man's attracted to this trans woman, right? This person... Huh? What'd you say?
Are you saying visual?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So more and more of that's going to be happening, because it's not like back in the day where they just dressed up, put a wig on and wore a dress and they just look like men. You know what I'm saying?
So the surgery's going to get sold.
Exactly.
That people are going to be confused.
Yeah, but but even so, yeah, that still stops up until the point when you see the big dick.
Yeah.
Because no one ain't judging you for thinking a trans woman is attractive. If they look attractive, they look attractive. What do you want to do? If you didn't know, you didn't fucking know. You know what I'm trying to say? The problem is, your problem is you're telling me is that in the matter of time, they're gonna start looking so good that straight men are just gonna start wanting dick. And I don't understand that.
No,
I don't understand it.
that can't be true.
Yeah, you're right. That's the part that don't make no sense. But the problem is, you know what? I was watching, you know that show, Andrew Schultz and the Indian guy? Flagrant. Thank you, yeah. There was one episode, I couldn't believe what I was seeing in
the
there.
Alaskan brother.
Yes. You know what I'm talking about, yeah? All right.
Conviction, though. Conviction. You have to read it.
What did you do?
Yeah.
All right. I was confused.
Mark showed it to me, by the way.
I was confused.
What was it? Context. What happened?
Sorry. So basically, this guy, he's got a girlfriend or whatever, but he watches certain types of porn, right?
Yeah.
The porn he watches is the trans porn.
Yeah.
And he's attracted to the, like, fully attracted.
To one trans porn star.
Yeah. So it's a white. What is she? She's a girl.
White.
She's a trans woman.
Yeah.
But obviously, she's got like things like, you know what I'm saying? And he's talking about her like he's fully attracted to her. Like if he didn't have a girlfriend, he would do something with her.
Yeah.
Saying he's not gay and all types of stuff. Yeah, that mad confusing. The point I'm trying to make is there are people like him in the world who will say they're not gay, but will still want a woman like that and still say, you know what, she's a trans woman and I'm attracted to. You know what I'm saying? To things and all types of stuff.
Soon there'll probably be a new word to describe men who are probably attracted to trans women but claim not to be gay.
Just men.
What's that?
That's the new word, men.
Yeah.
Just men.
No, but that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen potentially. You know what I'm saying?
Because it does open up a new category, so to speak, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the theory doesn't seem too far off, man. Obviously for us, we
you
know.
think it's legit?
I think it could definitely happen. Because all of this is political. You know what I'm saying? They're doing certain things to facilitate this type of idea.
I think the speaking to it, it's like attitudes are gonna change,
Yeah.
and people are gonna be more accepting of who they are. So there's gonna be more people that are like bisexual and whatever within their sexuality and openly date trans women. And I think society, I could see that being a thing, but I don't think it's going to be driven home that that's like heterosexual men. It's like what you're saying. There might have to be like a new category or something. I don't think that's going to be driven home that like all these men with these trans girls are heterosexual men because it doesn't.
It doesn't. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But if you're living in a world where people are saying gender's fluid, so one moment I'm this and that and this, right?
Yeah, but we haven't got like a consensus on that. That's just people's opinions. We haven't agreed that yet.
Yeah, but they're pushing that. You know what I'm saying? To the point where the kids will grow up believing that's the situation. It will become everyone's new reality. And if gender's fluid, why can't sexuality be fluid? To the point where it doesn't even matter what sexuality you are. You're just
that's cool,
a
but
sexual being.
Yeah, but then you'll just say that you're fluid. I think if you said you was fluid, that's not saying you're heterosexual.
I think fluid is a good term.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
That's just say,
fluid,
so if you're saying you're fluid, you're not saying you're heterosexual. So if that's the case, then everybody's going to be fluid then, and then society would accept it. Then all right, cool. But I don't think I think the distinction between a heterosexual, like a heterosexual person, I don't think it's gonna change. I don't see how it can just change just because surgery is getting better and these trans women are gonna look better, and then all of a sudden it's gonna change what it means to be heterosexual.
Yeah.
Unless they do what Esther's saying and just take away the word trans and just put everybody into just say they're women.
Exactly. Which is what I think they're trying to do.
Everyone just love who you want to love, man.
But yeah.
But do you think conversations like this kind of creates a fear that then has a negative impact on said community?
Why? What's creating fear? What's scared about the conversation?
Just the possible takes about no, my goodness, no, we can't do this.
No, but it's not about.
I'm
It's
just
language,
asking
though. We're talking about language.
I'm asking the question. Obviously, you don't want this to happen, right?
What happened?
You don't want this world to rear its head.
I don't give a shit what people do in their spare time because you know me, I don't care. I'm indifferent to everything. I'll live my life. I'll be fine. So I don't have no skin in the game.
Yeah. I mean, Esther suggested that maybe one day we can see.
Esther's like, what did I say?
Listen.
What did I say?
We can see both OG women and the new women being just called women.
That would be women have to. If women want to accept that and take that on, that's on them. That's a decision that women have to make. I don't think men should be allowed to make that decision. Like if women want to take that on board and adopt, that's on them, and then they just live with the consequence. That's on them. It's their decision to make. We can't do that. I don't think men can do that.
That's a good response. Cut it before he went in for the.
Sorry, Baz, what was that?
Is it possible to pose the question, to ask the question?
Of course you can.
Oh wait, you still here, Baz?
Yeah, secretly.
That's cold. Yeah, go on.
Do you think that a lot of these conversations and headlines and stuff are being pushed more into the limelight just because of the controversy that it might create, and it gets people talking, clickbait, just as a way to either make a certain community or people be angry, a certain community be happy that they're talking about it.
It's just like awareness. It's to change the landscape. It's just the times. The times are changing, innit? Like this is our life. This is our future. This is the world, innit? It's not gonna go back. You know what I'm trying to say? It's only gonna get.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So they have to. These conversations have to come up. The headlines have to come up. You have to get the people and the public aware of what's going on in it. So it's necessary. You have to feed information to the people. You have to even like what they're talking about with the kids and stuff like that. Obviously, there's certain ways to go around the sex education and whatnot. But you have to educate people, and you have to this is a normal part of society. Like 15, 20 years ago, you wouldn't walk around seeing like trans people walking around like that, like so prominently. Like now you will. You can't have people just scared to see them or shocked or treating them different or whatever.
So yeah, it's true.
That's what I'm trying to say. And you need to be able to just treat them like they're normal people. So like this. So the conversations need to happen. You know what I'm trying to say? They have to put it out into the media so we can have these conversations, so we can normalize this kind of shit. So you know what I'm trying to say? It's necessary, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So as Mark said, women would need to basically herald this new coming. Beautiful queen. You down for that? For the OGs and the new news to be just one?
I think if you want to be a woman, go forth and be a woman.
Cool. All right, Baz, thank you very much for calling in.
Appreciate it, man.
Cheers.
The devil use you, child.
No, not today. Not today. I'm prayed up. I'm prayed up, honey. Ooh, okay.
Thank you very much for that community member sending that voice note.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, appreciate
it.
To be honest, if it is that female voice wasn't actually heard, everybody would have believed that Emmanuel did that.
Which is crazy.
Crazy.
Ain't nothing crazy about it. You look like a duck, quack like a duck.
What? I don't even understand how that works in this.
It works.
It can't.
It works because who sent
the
voice
two
notes in
are
our conversations we've had?
Huh? Who says what and who?
She's on your neck today.
It's the residue from yesterday.
I thought we were friends actually.
The residue from yesterday.
Yesterday was fun. You know what that
Yes, it was ridiculous.
Don't worry, part two's later.
Oh, dear. All right.
Cool. We'll go back to regular programming tomorrow with our own contrived topic of the day.
Yes. But we don't mind you guys sending stuff in.
No,
we like it.
We encourage it.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about Emmanuel's people, the vegans. Next headline.
You've seen these photos. You know what? You're gonna don't in depth them too much because I might need some space. I might need some space to work.
Alright. These vegans are
so
animals,
funny.
man.
Oh, dear.
Alright. Vegans have accused protesters of embarrassing the cause after an activist group poured milk all over the floor of Harrods in an anti-dairy protest. Animal Rebellion, an offshoot of Extinction Rebellion, another stupid group, poured milk out of cartons in the food hall of the Knightsbridge department store's food hall in a protest last month against the dairy industry, before sharing the footage of the protest on social media. The group were forcibly removed after covering the luxury store floor with milk, which they claim was done to highlight the environmental impacts of the dairy industry. But vegans on social media have condemned the group's actions, saying they made us look like fools and it was detrimental rather than helpful. Should I stop there? Or should we keep going?
Yeah, go on. This is just...
All right. One account on social media started a conversation saying, "Am I the only vegan who was seriously disturbed rather than impressed by the Harrods milk protests? Surely there are other ways than direct wastage of an animal product. I feel like it just makes us look like hypocrites. Maybe I'm missing something here, but the whole thing made me feel ill, and I feel like this is detrimental rather than helpful to our cause. Twitter users were also quick to point out that the protesters, who also staged sit-ins at other supermarkets and cleared shelves of milk and dairy products, were only making a mess for the cleaners to clean up
Exactly.
and making it dangerous for disabled customers. Another Twitter user said, "You didn't hurt the dairy industry here. You gave them a large new order. You hurt the workers at the store who may be punished for the cost of the new order. You hurt poor and food insecure customers. You made it dangerous for disabled customers."
Yeah, they did all of that.
They did all of that, yeah. They wasted milk for people to go back and kill some more cows to
Yeah.
get more milk. Okay, you don't have to kill cows.
I was gonna.
but
I'm so glad you done that.
Yeah. I know you guys are sleeping today, but not that asleep. Yeah. When I did all of
Gonna
that,
go kill those poor cows and take all their
just
milk.
still milk them. You're not gonna get me. Not today.
Yeah, man. All right. The next headline is straight out of China.
Straight out of China.
So doctors have raised alarm over a brand new virus that has infected.
Stop it.
No, honestly, like
that has
Everyday virus,
infected
man.
dozens of people in China. Langia honeypilvirus, or LayV, was detected in 35 people in the country's eastern Henan and Shandong provinces. It belongs to a family of viruses that are known to kill up to 3/4 of humans in severe cases.
Levy.
Yeah.
You're trying to make that one
Look at-
stick. It's got a little ring to it.
you got a
You're
little
trying
bit to it, Levy. You got that Levy?
Levy, baby.
Sounds like a drug.
That's a Levy, baby.
You got that Levy. And this is how things spread because we don't take things seriously.
This is it.
Black
That's it.
None of the new cases have resulted in death, and most are mild, with patients experiencing flu-like symptoms. The virus is thought to have been passed on by shrews, which are small mammals from the same family as hedgehogs and moles. A study published last revealed the virus was first detected in humans in 2019, with the most recent cases this year. Chinese experts investigating the virus believe human cases are sporadic. They're still working out if it can spread from person to person. Yeah. No infections were found during the first year of the pandemic in January to July in 2020, with researchers pausing work to prevent the spread of COVID, but 11 more were found from that month onwards. Researchers tracked symptoms in patients to see how badly people were affected by the virus. The most common symptoms suffered by Langia patients, LayV patients, was fever, with all people infected coming down with the temperature. It was followed by fatigue, 54% of people. 50% of people got coughs, another 50% of people got a loss of appetite, muscle aches, 46%, and feeling queasy, 38%. But around 35% suffered liver problems.
Ooh.
Yeah. While 8% saw a fall in kidney function. So it can be serious, but at the moment they're not even sure.
Oh, it's not killing people. No.
Yeah.
'Cause they don't know
no one's
about it.
died. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yet.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Because they don't really know much about it. They have to study and what the virus does.
They'll be all right. How come we ain't done a monkeypox update in a week?
No, we did one. Maybe it wasn't there, you know.
Yeah, I don't think you were.
I think it was a
Not
day.
the
Yeah, we did one that day.
You awarded yourself a day off. Yeah,
Basically-
Monkeypox is down bad. Did you see that brother in
Monkeypox
Atlanta
is down bad.
at the counter?
No, what happened?
There's just a film. I think they're in Atlanta. Just in a restaurant, like a takeaway fast food shop. It's
Yeah.
full, jam packed, and the brother's just filming this brother, like this fat white guy in his shorts. He's at the counter ordering some food. And
Yeah.
he just goes down to his legs. Yeah,
That's making me itch. He's got monkeypox.
Oh, yeah,
he's
monkeypox.
got the
Wow.
pox.
Damn.
Like he's rife with the pox as well. Like he didn't even cover it.
Yeah, we reported that they've called a state of emergency.
Is it?
Monkeypox, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're down
They're
bad in
over there, yeah.
America, but they got it. They got it.
Man even tried to hide it, no?
No, he had the shorter than these. I think. He was
She probably just
going
thinks
for
it's
it.
spots, you know.
You probably, yeah.
What with all the stuff going on in the news?
Some people are very unaware.
Yeah.
Or some people just think, oh, it's all right, it will go. But you don't
be
realize you're
surprised.
spreading stuff. Oh,
Craziness.
it's nasty, man. Making me itch. All right, let's get into Word on Road. You guys know I love a marriage. I flipping love a marriage. Don't care who's doing it. I just love it. Rita Ora is married. So she is married to film director Taika Waititi.
Who the hell's that?
What's the matter? Why
Like,
kiss your teeth like that?
because he ruined 4. He was a director of 4.
Oh yeah, he
The
was
last one.
director.
Well, the last 4 just
Yeah,
gone. Is it bad?
Bad, man.
It's just like a
Fucked
comedy
up.
skit.
Fucked it
It's like a parodic. It's like a I don't get it. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they thought they were doing. And I'm not really into Marvel like that, but I just knew this wasn't serious stuff.
So it's like a parody.
Yeah, it's like they're just
Yeah.
not.
It's just not it, man. It's terrible.
Yeah, it was like a joke,
It's bad.
like trying to
Really,
have
really
like
bad.
trying to go viral kind of moments.
So
Like
Taika
memes.
Waititi, it's not my good books.
Yeah,
Man heard his name and just kissed his teeth.
he's in Rita Ora's good books. So they're married. So they started dating allegedly. Well, not allegedly, but people think March 2021, and then the people saw them publicly. The first appearance August 2021, and then they recently got engaged like 2 months ago. But they had a very quiet ceremony, a kind of like private, intimate ceremony. So a source told The Sun it was a really intimate ceremony and super special for everyone there. Their nearest and dearest can see how madly in love they are. Despite living in the spotlight, Rita is determined to keep the relationship as private as possible and didn't want to make a big song and dance about the wedding. Rita's already back in the studio working on her 3rd album, with her latest session being with Ava Max and Noah Cyrus's writer, Rollo.
Ain't no one care about no Rita Ora music.
Do you know what? I was thinking that, is that us? And it's maybe on the side of things, she's killing it there.
Does she make uns?
Yeah.
She does?
Yeah, she tried to. Yeah, even when she was making, even when black people were interested, she started to go into the
I never
side.
heard no uns from Rita Ora.
Yeah, she makes her.
Yeah, when she jumped out of her black skin, she went back to that.
Even though hot right now, it's not but it's very like head bashing type of
Okay.
situation going on. So I wonder what Harry was doing over there on that side. But yeah, I'm happy for her, man. I like when a woman dates up. She's absolutely stunning anyway. But I like when women are with men that not like necessarily in the spotlight. Do you know what I mean? They're more like the people, the brains behind the scenes. That's my goal. That's my dream. I love it. So yeah, so she's married. Congratulations to them. Next on my thing is Serena Williams is evolving from tennis. She said she's not really for the term retirement because she feels like it's a modern thing and it just doesn't, it's not giving. So she's more thinking of this as an evolution. So in her, is it look kissing teeth today? What's your problem now?
That's just stupid. I thought she was trying to do something different. So she's retiring. She just don't want to call it that.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
basically.
that's worth a kiss in my teeth.
All right. So she did an exclusive with Vogue magazine. She's on the cover. She looks absolutely amazing. And she's basically talking about how, you know, she was in the car. She talked about this experience with her daughter in the car and how, you know, her daughter was on some app or whatever and then asked her daughter what she wants to be. Like, I think it kind of meant like job-wise or whatever. And her sister was like, oh, her daughter, Olympia, was like, she wants to be a big sister. And she said that's not the first time that her daughter's brought it up. And she said like, basically, it's kind of, she's saying how like she did a lot of, being a pregnant woman, she was that pregnant woman who loved how she looked, admired how she looked, and still wanted to do everything she did up until she had to be in the hospital to give birth. And she said when she won the 2017 Australia thing, that event, the champion, I don't know if it's called a championship, I don't know, I'm not a sports babe, but when she won that is there a cup? Do you win cups in?
Grand Slam you're talking about.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she was 2 months pregnant then. A lot of people didn't know. And so she was saying how, you know, it's sad that, you know, as a woman, she basically has to make a decision. Her family or tennis career. And where she's at right now, 41, loving life, loving her daughter, loving family, blah, blah, she would pick her family. So she's going off to just be an amazing mother. And she said she has launched that. There's obviously going to be stuff. It's not going to be the last we're going to hear of her and stuff. But
No, she's going to be on a decline anyway.
She's 41.
I know.
Just let it go, man.
Australia Open, that's
Especially
it.
people like this is some hard decision.
No, that's what I'm saying. She's been on decline anyway. She's 41. So this is not like
Like,
this ain't wow, she's retiring. But okay, it sounds about right. You know what I mean?
But it's
so
it's
shady.
it's messed up for a woman.
Yeah,
You got to
because-
choose
Right.
between your. How can she say that? Like it's so messed up for a woman. You got to choose between
Esther,
your career and your
there's been
family.
times
You're
when
41,
She's
babe.
been knocked out the first round by
it?
people. Yeah.
Damn.
She's sick. Let it go, man. Go have your kids, man.
Okay.
She's the greatest, though, by the way.
Yeah, big up
Of
her.
course.
Yes.
No one's taking that away from her.
No, I just need to plug that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we need it too because they would have come for our asses.
Fred's like, it's too much shade, guy. Right?
It's
now.
too much.
Serena
It's too
Williams
much.
is the
Like-
GOAT. There's no argument there. She's the GOAT.
But yeah, she said she's turning 41 this month, another great person born in August. And she says, I've been reluctant to admit that I have to move on from playing tennis. It's like a taboo topic. It comes up and I start to cry. I think the only person I've really gone there with is my therapist. So yeah, big up her, man. So yeah, that's that. Actually a really good article. You guys should
Big
read
up
it. It's
Serena.
available and out.
I'm gonna get right on it.
Sorry?
I'm gonna get right on it.
Oh yeah, lovely. Also, Breakfast Club, as we know it, might be coming to an end. So Angela Yee tweeted last night, the Breakfast Club, as you know it, is officially over. So obviously there's a lot of speculation. Is this over? Because obviously they've all gone on to do their different things. My fave, Charlemagne, is absolutely amazing. He's got hella shows.
Yeah, he has a new show in it, a new talk show.
Yes, he's got a new talk show where he's basically talking about like kind of hot topic kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. And obviously he's got his podcast. He's also got, when he does sit down interviews with people, like amazing stuff. And then with Angela as well, she's got lip service. She's got a chain of like different like smoothie juicing shops and like coffee shops.
Yeah.
I was looking at Instagram the other day. She had this is amazing. And then Envy, Envy's always just invested in houses and cars and all that great stuff. So so obviously there's just a lot of speculation. Is this done? And obviously because she said, as you know it, people are like, okay, maybe it's just like a revamp kind of thing. But I hope if it's as we know it and it's still going to carry on, I don't want anyone to be slotted in or taken out.
Ebony Onyx said that Remy Ma going to be on the revised version.
No.
Not sure if that's just what she thinks or
I
if she
hope
read
not.
something.
You hope not.
I hope not.
Right, what's
Remy Ma, shout out to Remy Ma for her whatever she does, which is great. I just can't listen to her speak for too long.
Okay.
It really winds me up.
What's she on? State of the Culture, innit?
Yeah, but that should
Yeah.
be cancelled, isn't it?
Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Was she on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Scotty? Oh yes.
No, Scotty was the original person, right?
Who's got
Oh
a little
yeah,
black kid?
Scotty Beam.
Yeah, it was Scotty, Joe.
The slim little black boy.
No,
No,
that's a woman.
that's a woman. That little skinny
She's
black boy,
buff.
his name's what's
what's
his name, man? That skinny
I
kid
can't remember his name.
from Complex. Was that Complex?
Yeah,
Original?
yeah, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, it was those four: Joe, Scotty, Remy, and him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then Scotty left.
Scotty left and they replaced her with some light skinned woman.
Yeah,
But then the show
wasn't giving.
Yeah,
yeah. So if they were to carry on,
yeah.
would you guys want anyone? Would you want it to just be the way it is?
I wouldn't mind Remy and Charlemagne together.
Jinx.
Who?
Jinx.
Oh, that's the guy. Oh,
That's
yeah,
it. Yeah,
Jinx.
Jinx.
Yeah.
That's the other guy's name.
Oh,
Who said
okay.
Jinx? I said, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm one today.
The bit I wouldn't mind. I didn't really love Remy on State of the Culture, to be fair.
She just. I
But
don't know, man.
Remy and Charlemagne together sounds interesting to me. That's if Charlemagne is going to remain.
That's the thing. So I'm thinking
I
maybe
don't-
Charlemagne's leaving. If Charlemagne's leaving, I can't lie to you.
If Charlemagne leaves, then I'll probably never
Yeah.
watch Breakfast Club
The
again.
Breakfast Club really, as we know,
If
it
I'm
is
honest
really
with
done.
Yeah.
Because whenever he's not there, I
Yeah.
tend not to watch the interviews.
Yeah.
I've tuned out of Breakfast Club for the past maybe 12, 18 months anyway.
I've tuned out for years, but
specific.
when there's someone that I like that's
So
there,
specific.
I'll listen.
Tune in, exactly.
When
Just
Charlemagne
to-
isn't
Give it a
there,
big
I'm like,
ass shit to you.
I want to
12,
listen
18
to
months.
Angela and Envy.
Envy, yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah. I like all three of them. I like the dynamic because even sometimes when Angela's not there, I'm like, I miss Angela. When anyone's not there, maybe except Envy. Do I miss Envy when he's not there? Not really.
No,
You know?
I don't
You
miss
really
Envy
say
at
much.
all.
Yeah, don't really
At
do
all.
much.
Maybe a bit less, but I feel like all of them play a part.
They
where
all
it's
play a
like,
part
yeah,
to bring together. So yeah, that would
Yeah,
be sad.
Envy plays his part. He's necessary.
Yeah.
They're necessary. It's better when they're all there, innit?
Exactly.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
they're all
it's
when they're all there, it's
It's
way
great.
better.
Yeah.
But when Charlemagne is not there, to me, there's a massive void
Yeah.
as opposed to when Envy's not there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, everyone has their favorites, but it's just sad. You black people, yeah, sometimes you guys want good things, yeah. Because the things you people should be gatekeeping, you don't gatekeep. I'm gonna get to that in a few. But people are like all up in the comments, like, oh, that's good, and blah blah. And it's like black people always talk about we want things for ourselves, we want things for ourselves. They've done amazing. Like they are historical in what they've done. And you lot are celebrating the potential end of it. Why would you do that? If it's not for you, don't like the show, don't watch the show. You look
Yeah.
weird.
True.
The thing is, people keep saying that this is a long time coming, though. I think they've seen the signs.
Yeah, because you remember that there was that time Angela and Charlemagne were beefing.
Yeah.
For months we're beefing.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know, so I thought it
Yeah.
is what it is. And then it came out.
Was that all around the time with the Gucci Mane and stuff? And that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted them to back him, but it was very awkward. But they've had some iconic moments. What's your
Oh,
guys'
yeah,
favorite moments on
Obviously, Ray J interview over the
Classic.
phone.
We live.
Classic.
Classic. Yeah.
Obviously, Birdman interview.
Yeah, Birdman was fun.
Soldier Boy, man.
Yeah.
Boy.
Soldier Boy, that's the best. That's my best.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy is a
Um,
classic, man.
Yeah.
Fredro Starr.
Fredro
Starr and Charlemagne
Yeah,
was
yeah.
sick.
That's funny.
You know who's got cold? You know who's
Do your Googles, nigga.
what's the white man called? The actor
Oh, Gary Owen.
Gary Owen.
Yeah, Gary Owen is funny.
Gary Owen, he's got 2. He's got one where he went up by himself, where it was just funny, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got one, yeah.
Where he dressed up.
where he came up after the 6ix9ine
Yeah,
interview, yeah.
just about
And
6'9".
he's dressed up as 6ix9ine.
That was it. That was a good one.
That
was bloody
is so
hilarious.
stupid.
Someone
I
said
have to see that one.
Dr. Umar.
That
Oh,
was
Dr. Umar's one's cold
yeah.
as
What?
well.
What's
Umar,
that?
yeah.
Umar's
I
one's-
watched
He has
that.
Umar's
a
one's
few.
cold.
He's been on there
Classic.
a couple times throughout the years.
Yeah.
no?
Yeah. All this is like classics.
I'm gonna
Umar's
watch
cold.
it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it.
Umar's
I've
cold.
never watched those ones.
Facts.
But I like it when people debunk his Google facts because he comes up with some
What,
stuff.
Dr. Umar?
Yeah, he says some stuff, and after people are like, "That's not
Yeah.
true." You know what I'm saying? But the way he rules it off is cold. I wouldn't know no better. I'm saying, no, I'm here for it.
I wonder if it was about like the memes. Like there's a Dr. Umar context page, I think it's called on Twitter.
It's the coldest page. But
It's-
if you're,
I
it's like,
love it
if you're
so
not black,
much.
don't follow me in that. Yeah, it's cold.
They come up with amazing,
Leonard.
sick stuff. Like I love it.
That's one of the best. That's one of the best pages on Twitter.
No, it really is. It
Dr.
definitely
Umar,
is.
no context.
But yeah, I hope they don't break up, and I hope it's just kind of a rebrand. And if it's a rebrand as well, I hope it's not like something that's kind of boring. Do you get what I mean? Just carry on. It's meant to be. Also, there's talks in the streets that my superstar Ekin has got the loose women boss's attention. So she and Davide were on there the other day for an interview, and apparently that she's a natural on the panel. You know, she's good vibes. She laughs, she talks, and she's very open as well, which is something that obviously you would want, and that kind of, talk shows about like women and stuff. You want kind of openness, you can't go in there and say you don't want to talk about stuff. And they thought she was really fun and very genuine. And someone said, a source from Loose Women says, there are talks for Ekin to join the panel. She'd be great. She was very naturally funny, open and honest, and that's what they want. So
When that show come out, I was looking around like, somebody come look at this. I'm like, ain't no one gonna
look at this.
Ain't no one gonna tell these girls what I'm going. They said they're making a new show, Loose
What, a
Women. I
Loose
was like,
Women?
daytime show.
Oh.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm like, what's
And
this
then you
about?
tuned in, you
I
found out.
tuned in. I said, wait, these guys ain't. Oh, they lose because they're old. You get what I'm saying?
Is that even why they lose?
Why is it called Loose Women? Because just like, they just say whatever they want.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't think it's what
But
Mark's.
in my culture, I know what loose women are.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I
what
think in
loose
all of our
women are.
cultures we know what Loose Women.
Yeah, so I was just surprised. I was like, ain't someone gonna get them the heads up and tell
Like,
them?
this is daytime. Like, this is wrong. Well, you thought it was a glitch at the headquarters, thinking, no, guys, it's not 10 p.m. yet.
Or this could be like, the
You're
slut walk,
ridiculous.
like reclaiming the term loose and recoining it to what we want it to be.
Do you know, that's actually a good thing to go. Why is loose women called
You know what I
loose
mean?
women?
Because they all got colourful past, man.
Remember, one of them's actually very open about it.
What,
I
having a
think,
colourful
I
past?
think she's left.
What's that?
Maybe she's like short hair. I think she
The
was
blonde
on-
bird.
I think so.
She was in the actor.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the best one.
Mm.
She was a loosest.
So done. Okay, I can't find. I've had it. Okay.
I think it just means freedom of speech and just.
I'm just talking about them wanting to call it loose people.
Oh, what, they're trying to change it now? Ah, the
Serious?
But that was in
world's gone
2018.
mad.
So I don't know if anything ever came from that.
They saw sense.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, yeah, I can't find the reason why. But
Because if you lose people, then you got to mix the panel as well.
Mm.
And then what are you doing?
That's a whack name,
takes
loose
away from
people.
everything.
Mhm.
All right, so hot off the Twitter streets, YouTuber Murad Merali, who is so he's a YouTuber. He tends to do interviews with a lot of Love Island contestants as soon as they come out. Very known guy, very popular. He's also known for his social injustice fights, which is ironic. You'll find out why in a minute. He's also known for supporting Black women. He supports he loves Black culture.
But y'all love him too.
Who is this y'all? Who is y'all that you speak of?
Well, Black men don't even know him too tough.
I don't know who this
I've
guy
never
is.
seen this nigga in my life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Black
really.
women. I'll be honest, I just knew about this man this season of Love Island, because I was very engrossed in Love Island. You guys know why. So I only just came across this page. I didn't know this man. Didn't know him a day in my life. But anyway, so he's really into that Black culture. A bit too much, some people would argue, that he's a bit too into Black culture. But Black people, we don't gatekeep the things we should gatekeep. So there we are. So anyways, some tea,
Was
not
it
even
Black
tea, this is like scalding hot water, has been released overnight on Twitter. So basically, right, he was people found. How do I even start with this? Okay, so basically, people found pages where he does like he caters to people who have foot fetishes. So he would like slap them with his feet, put his feet in their mouth, like all that foot fantasy stuff. He was in all of that, catering to all of that. But I think where people found it was very offensive was the captions that kind of followed these videos. So it would say stuff like, so for example, if it's like a Chinese man who'd be like, this is not my words, this is the words I read from this caption. He would be like stuff like, oh, my chink slave with my feet in with his face, his mouth, my feet in his mouth, and this is the best thing, you know, that's gonna happen to him today, and this is what the chinks are inferior. So you know what I mean, stuff like that he was saying. That's like, this is not just your business side of things. There's certain things that it was coming from a place.
Yeah. So
he's like, oh, chinks are made to be inferior. They're meant to be inferior, so you treat them as such and stuff like that. And he had another video where the man was drinking his wee. It was a full cup of his wee. And he said, my chink slave, you know, about to, after playing my feet and whatever, he's about to drink a full cup of my piss. And, you know, sorry?
For that question.
Like it's cool.
For these type of acts, forget the caption for a second. Who's worse, the recipient or the giver? Like, who do you look on like?
Do you know, I try not to kink shame.
Recipient.
Definitely.
Recipient, right?
You know, because if you want something, okay.
I'm just gonna, establish we're not. He's not in the headlines because of what he's doing to people, because of the captions.
Yes, it's mainly the captions. I think there's some people obviously who are kink shaming and fetish shaming.
Because you want to drink someone's piss, bruv, you're nasty.
It's
like, you're the one who wants to
drink. We could do a test quickly and we can make it work but play along.
Alright, cool.
It could be as big as you want. Yeah, give me a random figure. How much would I have to pay you to push your foot in a man's face and make him drink your piss?
How much you have to pay me for him to do it?
For you to push your foot in a man's face and make him drink your piss, how much would I have to pay you? Any figure you want.
Give me 100,000.
All right, cool. How much would I have to pay you to let a man push his foot in your face and then you drink his piss?
There's no amount of money.
There you go.
I do think that you price yourself a bit too low with the 100,000 though.
What?
I think you could go for the million.
For me to
do it, yeah.
To let him do it.
Actually, do you know what?
100 racks is fair, man.
That's actually fair,
A million's pushing it.
No, but you get pedicures too, so that's a nice feat. But so people, it's more the captions as well. I think, because basically with Twitter, this is the thing as well. With social media, like people like when you support black people, do BLM, that's all great. But when you're too in the black people mix up, like when you're too in black people's business, that tends to be like a little red flag because you're wearing this on your head kind of thing. So on there anyway, on this platforms, his name was Arab Master Boy or something like that. It was Arab Master. He claims to be Arab. Apparently he's from Pakistan. So, but apparently, because in the black community, a lot of people, said they were Jamaican at one point.
Yeah.
Apparently the Asian equivalent of that is claimed to be Arab when you're not.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of people were like, yeah, but he's Pakistani. How do you know that's the same guy? And people were like, no. Growing up, a lot of people used to claim being Arab and use a lot of not from nowhere, So yeah. So that was his name, Arab Master Boy, something like that. And Brent, are you showing pictures?
Oh, sorry, trigger warning pictures.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Brent.
you know what? The live is paused. I didn't even know you were putting up pictures.
Yeah, Brent's come to you guys live with that. So yeah, so it's all that kind of stuff, the chink stuff. And then, so obviously the outrage then came even more when they're seeing black people are now involved in this, where he's doing all this stuff to black men, doing all that stuff to them and whatever. But again, it's the caption. Do you get me? It's saying stuff like, this N-word, this nigger, and, niggas are below us, and niggas should be this, and nigga this. It's just a lot of like...
It's like, look at this dirty nigga.
Yes. Oh. Yes. So people are like, are you a sicko, basically? So all of that got exposed. So he's currently got OnlyFans, from what I saw. He's got OnlyFans, but like on OnlyFans, he does more sexy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, sexy stuff. But some of his OnlyFans...
That's sexy stuff.
Some of his own... Brent's actually playing the video. Brent is a sicko.
Context, man.
You know what? Them vegans gonna get a pass. It's impossible. I can't look past this.
Yeah, you can't. I'll be honest with you, you can't. So basically, on his OnlyFans here, even some of his OnlyFans supporters are the ones who even helped to expose him because they were like, oh, no. we remember him because he is Arab master boy or whatever. And basically they're saying that he took all his videos down when his YouTube started popping. Because he's on YouTube, he is popping. Let me even check how many followers he's got. Subscribers. So on YouTube, he's popping, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, now he does a video. He does a video to address these things. So he's got 298,000 subscribers. He does a video to address these allegations. Trigger warning, sexual assault. So in the video, he starts with the video saying, this needs to be addressed right now. Like, it needs to be addressed right now. It all seems a bit theatrical, really, when he does it. Then he goes on to say that this is from his past. Would you guys like to know how he defines past?
Yes. Please tell us.
He defines past by 5 years ago. 5 years ago.
He ain't wrong. That's his past. By definition.
That literal definition is a past. If we consider we're going to our 3rd anniversary of the pandemic, 5 years ago ain't that too long? It's not that long ago.
Okay. I'm definitely not defending this guy.
Okay.
He's an animal.
Okay.
Right? But can't someone turn over a new leaf?
You absolutely can. You can turn over a new leaf.
And if he's not
yesterday.
repeated anything in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years,
I'm not
in
going
this
to.
case,
5 years of non-incidents.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's change,
Yeah, but
Has
5
not
years
changed?
Nah,
footage.
man.
Okay,
we don't
cool.
know that it's
His hair, he
it's
has to
carried
get.
on.
It doesn't matter. Even so, he
Yeah,
has to
but
get flogged.
You have to
If-
get flogged.
He has to get flogged.
100%, he does.
If someone says to you, I'm a recovering alcoholic, I had a drink in 5 years, you'd be like, oh my God,
Well done, yes.
that's great, right?
Yes, but you know what? But you know
5
the
years,
problem?
man.
Okay, but you know the problem though? The problem with this one is
Oh,
that
congratulations, you ain't degrading no niggas in a
Yeah,
while.
like-
What? Shut up,
there's
man.
there's certain things that are in you that cannot just be erased out of nowhere.
I hear that.
But I also think it's 5 years that you're telling us we don't know whether there's a black market for this and you're still catering to that in that market.
It's true.
We don't know because one of his, stuff, people, the detectives put pictures of the video footages and they found that the background matches some of his Instagram pictures and posts and stuff. And he's wearing like the same like kaftan and like, do you get what I mean? They put they put 2 and 2 together. They really got 4 on this one. Do you get what I mean? So anyways, he does a video to address it. It's still up on YouTube. Don't watch it now because you got to watch CDA. When we're done, you can watch it. But so he does a video and he basically says that, again, trigger warning, sorry guys. But he says that this was done, a lot of these things, this is his past 5 years ago. He does say that, some of the videos are him. Some of them aren't, even though all the feet match in every video, but some of them are him, some of them aren't.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. He goes on to also say that the captions were not written by him, but it was under your username. You know like when you do a tweet and it's your name, then what you said. This was the format. So how is it not you, babes? He never told us who he was. If it wasn't him, he never told us who he was. He said that people can edit captions and do all that stuff to fulfill their fantasies and whatever. Okay. In the video, he also talks about, this is where it gets dark. So trigger warning, yet again. He talks about being abused from the age of 14. Apparently he was abused and had sex with the way, men are raped. Yeah. And it's something that happened to him every night. He never understood it, why it was happening to him. And basically doing these videos where, he was assaulting people with his feet, even at their request, and these funny captions was his only way to make money to get out of that home where this was happening to him. Cool.
That's the only way.
This was the only way.
Was he in a dungeon or something? And had access to internet?
I don't know.
He didn't want to get retail job. These are the stupid comments these animals make.
This is what he said was the way for him to get out. He said for him, the only thing on his mind was making money. He has to make money. He said, you guys even say, my content is, I'm very consistent. My content, I'm consistent. He's like, I have to be consistent because I want money. Because I have to get, and honestly, this is the same dramatics he was given in the video. I have to make money because I don't ever want to be in that situation again. So he says that he alleges that even after all of that stuff, even after the videos he's making and the money he's making, he alleges that he was also abused in a mosque. He then says, so he's Muslim, and then he then says as well that, he does the abuse, stuff, the abuse story about being abused as a kid and all that kind of stuff. And then he also says that, he wants to die. he said that, he hopes Allah takes him right now because he just can't deal with any of this anymore. Watching the video, obviously, people who are abused, there's trauma that comes with that. And he basically, he also said that this stuff, this kink, this fetish has come from the abuse. And he says that, people say, you studied this in psychology and studied this, and people praise him for the psychology and blah, blah. But he's like, all of that, I was doing it to find out where all of this was coming from and what made him like this kinks and blah, 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 blah. Okay. I would never, people, there's so much trauma that comes with abuse and people don't speak out on it and all that kind of stuff. And apparently this is the first time they've ever spoken up about the abuse as well. But the captions, that's a different kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? He never addressed who he was that wrote the captions, never addressed who he was that may have written the captions, but he just says that he is standing in it, that was not him. That racist stuff, all that vulgar stuff, that was not him. He's standing in it. Yeah. So
he's lying.
Yeah. I would say even like the way the video was very, very edited, chop, chop, chop. And I'm not the one to, to delve into the way people edit their videos, their apology videos.
Mm-hmm.
But it just wasn't, it's like your voice is saying that you're crying, but there's no really tears we can see. It just seems as if like, honestly, and not to shame anyone that's been abused or anything, there was no accountability in that. Not one bit of accountability. And I'm not saying be accountable for being abused, absolutely not. But you still did what you did. And even if that came from your abuse, there's still a part you played. You were calling people N-words and calling them chinks and saying that they're inferior to you and they deserve nothing in life. And this is the best thing that these black people are ever going to achieve, this black man ever achieve, is for your feet to be in his face. Help us. Help me help you. Couldn't help him.
None of this stuff surprises me.
So yeah, he just it's mad. Someone said in the comments he used to go to Dubai often as well. Yes, he did. He frequented Dubai quite a bit. So yeah, interesting. His singlet has been torn. It'll be interesting to see what happens after this. He's, from what I can see, his followers haven't really gone down like that.
But what did you see? Read out his subscribers.
Yeah, it was
298.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, someone said he was on 300,000.
Yeah.
Oh, was he? Okay, so it's going down.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going down.
Though, I guess.
But this is the times where I think that sometimes black people, we really need to gatekeep, because this man has really been in the culture. And a lot of people have said as well how they noticed that he favors black women a lot, but lacks empathy for a lot of black men, for like black men. Even with Love Island, when he speaks about, all that stuff that's going on, it's never really in defense of black men. And that, again, that's because of how he sees black men. He knows what he's done to them and all that. Like he really thinks they're inferior. So
yeah, and they benefit of us, innit? If black men and black women saw each other the way they should do, this type of nonsense,
all this stuff wouldn't be happening.
It wouldn't be happening.
In all honesty, that I can agree with.
It's a subconscious divide and conquer thing. Ooh, I like you black women here, but you black men.
Yeah.
It's the same technique. They're all the same.
Really and truly. It's a shame. It's sad. But we'll see what happens of him. I mean, he's done his apology video. People aren't really buying into it. You know what I mean? It just felt as if like he had to play. And I'm not denying the fact that, he didn't go through what he went through, but it wasn't coherent to why he's even caught with throwing out racist remarks. Do you know what I mean?
It's completely irrelevant.
When you called the N-word when you were, do you know what I mean? It's not really adding up. Nothing's adding up. You didn't address that. You just said, yeah, the caption wasn't me. Who was it then? And who was it? So yeah, he tried to rebrand and you got, and it's a damn shame, really and truly. But yeah, that's all from me. From the streets, from the mean streets. Let's get to the People's Journal.
All right. Welcome to the People's Journal, where I give you the news from an economics point of view. First thing I'm going to touch on real quick. I pretty much spoke about this the whole week and for the past couple of weeks, actually. This is the whole energy bills and how that's going up and everything.
Oh,
yeah. You remember before I gave it an estimate of how much they thought everyone's energy bill will be coming like next year and whatnot. Basically, a higher estimate has come out now, a more realistic one. There's basically saying that the average household will be paying £355 a month from next year.
A month?
A month, instead of the £164 monthly. So obviously, if your average is a lot less, basically, it's increased by factor 2, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So double. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and obviously like in the very first headline, Boris at the moment is not really doing anything about that. He's saying obviously Sunak or Liz Truss will, but
So- Boris is done. He's trying to tell you guys he's done.
yeah, exactly. And but the government obviously are pretty much saying like there's nothing for us really to do to help further. You know what I'm saying? To help further. And yeah, so it's looking kind of peak for people, man. And this is why we've been telling you people since April, May, since the very beginning. Like, be conscious of what you're spending now because winter's gonna get harsh. I really don't think people understand how difficult it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're living a particular way now and to think your energy bills are gonna be double, not even up by, I don't know, an extra £20 a month, double.
It's mad.
Yeah, it's not a joke, man. Also, the next thing is like yesterday I was talking about the Thames Water potentially introducing a hosepipe ban. It's looking like they're going to be doing that, yeah. So be careful, people, so you don't get a bill telling you that you need to pay more money for using the water that you think is yours anyway. So yeah, obviously, given the whole the long-term forecast of dry weather and another forecast of very hot temperatures coming this week, they're basically saying, well, looking to introduce a temporary use ban in the coming weeks. Yeah, so basically, this is a little something that I wanted to kind of share. It's basically a particular firm is basically saying how there are ways how, we can save water at home. So obviously, people can take short showers.
They might say let's have baths and shed water. That's dead, mate.
But they don't want to say, they don't want to tell the world this is what they do in it.
No, of course not.
So, but basically they're saying everyone should take short showers because on average, a shower uses like 10 litres a minute, right, of water.
A minute?
A minute, yeah. Exactly.
I don't believe that.
That's some rich people showers.
That's alternative facts. Exactly. You know the shower that come from every direction.
Yeah.
Not my one
your
shower.
whole body
is
hair.
not-
There.
Yeah.
Still 10
Literally.
litres a minute. What are you talking about?
Hey,
I don't believe that.
you may need to conduct an experiment. You never
10
know.
litres.
10
Do you know what 10 litres
yeah.
is?
Yes.
That's a lie.
If my shower, I don't know, I've got a shower, I've got like a bath shower set up. If I ran my shower for 1 minute, there's not going to be 10 litres of water.
It's
in my
not.
bath.
10 liters is not a lot after 60 seconds.
Mm.
If 1 liter, this is 1.5.
What's that?
This is a bottle of water.
Mm.
1.5. 10 liters is not a lot. 60 seconds.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
when
yeah,
you put it like that,
a
maybe
minute,
you're
yeah.
right.
There you go.
Alright.
And that's on average.
No, but even so though.
You're talking about from a tap or from a shower?
Shower.
man.
shower.
That's shower head. And
It's
it's
a constant stream.
It's
Yeah.
60. It's still size.
Like from the tap, I can understand.
Yeah,
Basically,
but the
that's-
shower is worse.
It depends what your shower head's like though, because like
Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's like
So
a
is your
gush.
shower head broken?
no, but
It's
it's
not a
not.
gush
It's not
of
huge.
water.
It's not huge though. It's like that size.
Is it fatter than your tap in your kitchen?
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
Alright.
It's
And
not
Brent's
a
right.
lot.
So basically, we need to go back to bucket baths.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
Yeah, not me though, y'all.
Well, Esther's rich, so she can. afford it.
But amen. Amen.
Well, yeah, Brent was right, man. The taps are basically less,
Yeah.
It's 6 litres per minute.
Oh my gosh.
So when you're brushing your teeth and just leaving the tap just running.
I don't do that,
Actually, yeah,
Mm.
because I could fill three bottles of Evian in my sink in 60 seconds. Definitely.
There
Yeah,
you
for
go.
real. Yeah, for real.
There you go.
We're miles off it. We're wrong.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So are they telling people to wash their hands less? Any chance to be dirty in this country?
No, I don't think so. But they
Because
just,
Corona's still about.
yeah, but
so
they're
wash
just,
your
they're just
hands,
saying in certain situations, like I said, with brushing teeth and obviously being in the shower, taking 25 minutes, like all of that adds up in it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You could, cut back. And also, if you've got leaks, what you can say?
I was gonna say that I'm surprised
Mhm.
that they're coming up with ways for people to take less showers when the majority of people on public transport in the morning
Don't take.
smell like they don't shower.
Yeah.
Interesting. That how do you do less of that?
Boy.
Links.
Say links, links
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah, the sales might go up.
Boy,
Also, they're saying fix your leaks. So a leaking toilet, can waste 400 litres a day on average. That can add to that can really add to your thingy. That happened to me actually, by the way.
you fix it.
Yeah.
Yourself?
100%. No, I called them people to come in.
I miss the days when black men could just fix stuff themselves. I'm joking, man. Not all of you put your head down. I'm playing. LOL.
That's all right.
I can fix things.
That's true. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I'm just saying.
All right.
And also, washing machines, dishwashers, actually filling up your washing machine and actually filling up your dishwashers. What happened?
Sorry. No. Washing machine. How do you fill up your washing machine? You just press start.
You fill up to the
Fill it
brim.
up. Yeah, fill it with clothes and stuff, innit?
Oh, I thought you meant fill up with water. I was like,
Hold on,
No,
they're
I'm saying
saying,
instead of doing half loads and shit.
exactly.
oh, yeah.
but it is, the more clothes you put in there, you know what I mean, the worse.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it
Yeah.
depends. But
What,
if you're
like,
If
overdoing
you stuff
it,
your washing machine with clothes,
He's going to rip your clothes anyway.
it's not going to give the
don't know, wash
clothes
it properly.
the
It's not gonna-
TLC that they
Then I've
need.
got to go back
Yeah,
and
but
wash it again.
It's not going to use any more water though.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they're basically saying like if you actually do that properly, you can potentially save 4,000 liters a year. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, all those things, if you factor it in, it adds up, innit? And if we were kind of all responsible to some degree, we wouldn't necessarily have a hosepipe ban in the future. Or
Yeah,
at
but then
least-
would the money go down though? If we all took a vow to be responsible with water
Mhm.
and we didn't use as much water, does that mean the prices would go down?
yeah, you pay less, innit?
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I'm tired of the world at this point, man.
Tired of what?
The world at this
No,
point.
honestly,
Every day is something else, man.
it's not fun here anymore.
At all.
And the last thing is Royal Mail workers are set to strike on 4 days in August and September in a
Mm.
dispute over pay, like everybody else is doing. The Communication Workers Union said workers are going to walk out on the 26th and the 31st of August, also on the 8th and the 9th of September. So the move comes as Royal Mail says the union had rejected a pay rise offer, which was worth up to 5.5%. So they've had 3 months of talks and pretty much has amounted in nothing. And so obviously the Royal Mail are saying, no, I've had enough. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, not the Royal Mail. The Communication Workers Union are saying I've
Yeah.
had enough. The Royal Mail are not, paying us adequately. And so, yeah, especially like I keep saying, like right now we're currently in a 40-year high with like 9.4%, 10% inflation, which is looking to get to 13% by the end of the year. Next year, 17.7% potentially. Yeah, people need to get the pay rises kind of in line with inflation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're really fighting for that. So you may not get your post, basically, around that period.
That's fine, but that means them bills ain't getting paid, so I don't give a shit. So I didn't receive it. What the fuck you want from me?
There you go.
That's funny.
And yeah, that's the end of the People's Journal, people.
Alrighty, lovely. Thank you. Well, it's Wellness Wednesday over here at TDA, so let's go there. Actually, I told you guys, but at the start of the show, I told you what was going on today. You guys don't want to listen to me. I hope you now see it.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah, crazy scenes.
Don't worry, we'll bring some normality back.
Tomorrow, stat. I can't live like this.
You can't leave things to tomorrow. You have to do things now. Otherwise, your past won't be that far away.
It's rich coming from someone with a show called The Day After.
I'm actually so done. Oh gosh, I can't with you guys, man. All right, so do we have music today?
I can hear music.
That's lovely, thank you.
Can you hear the music?
I can't because I got new piercings, so it hurts my ears.
Okay. Okay. All right. So today's Wellness Wednesday is going to be taken by the great WOLE SOYINKA.
Ooh, legend.
He is indeed a legend. The Nigerian playwright, novelist, poet, and essayist. He's exceptional with the English language, and he was awarded the 1986 Nobel Prize in Literature. He's the very first sub-Saharan African to be honored in that category. So we want to give him his flowers. And I'm going to give you 3 quotes from this great man, who, by the way, is fighting for Yoruba land. He's back home, he's a proper activist. And yeah, man, he's the hero. So yes, he says, you cannot live a normal existence if you haven't taken care of a problem that affects your life and affects the lives of others. Values that you hold, which in fact define your very existence. Also, next quote, one's own self-worth is tied to the worth of the community to which one belongs, which is intimately connected to humanity in general. Can I say that again?
Yes,
Thank you very much.
reload it.
One's own self-worth is tied to the worth of the community to which that one belongs, which is intimately connected to humanity in general. And the last quote, one has a responsibility to clean up one's space and make it livable as far as one's own resources go. That includes not only material resources, but psychological resources, the commitment of time, and a portion of your mind to something when you'd rather be doing something else.
That's on period.
Thank you very much. And those wonderful words, hopefully they encourage you people. They're from WOLE SOYINKA, a legend, like we said. Check out his classic book, okay, AKE. It's classic, you'll love it.
He's good looking too. He's a zaddy.
I don't know what to say.
I just beat.
I know it's very, very nice beat. All right, so you guys know we have daily segments. If you would like to write in for asking for a friend, sis, what would you do? Message us or just send us a voice note because you guys are so great. Send it into 075-6484-1073 or you can email tdasubmissions@thenewblack.com. As you know, black is spelled with an X. Let us know what this is for. If it's for asking for a friend, sis, what would you do? Or just general chit chat. But yeah.
Before we go,
Oh, okay.
because WOLE SOYINKA said something that was so apt.
I told you he was going to spin the block. I giggled, but nobody clocked.
Because he
Here we
said
go.
something so apt, I think it's something that we should touch on real quick.
It's fine. He can say whatever he wants to say. If no one engages, he will have not much to say.
Don't worry, the people out there who call me the Black Messiah will engage.
Yeah.
So it's
All of y'all are going to get wrapped up.
The person.
All right.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say, yeah. I'm actually going to read out just a little something that somebody said about me.
If this is about polygyny, I'm leaving this.
Someone said about you.
Yeah, about me. Because they were condemning me in my views, basically.
Oh, that's why you can read that. I like that song.
I know you do. Let's see how it ends. Okay. So,
Why you read like an uncle?
all right. So this person's basically saying you really can't be quoting Audre Lorde one week, then preaching this misogynist nonsense the next.
Okay.
I don't know what I said that was misogynistic. I really don't.
Of course you don't.
Okay. This person said, no problem with polygyny between consenting people, but the idea that it's a wide-scale fix to any societal issue is mad, right? Cool. If that's what you think, fine. But this is what the person said. Yeah? E-Man seems so resolute in his belief that single mothers have brought this on themselves. Did I ever say that?
No, you
Cool.
didn't directly
So what
say
we're
that.
seeing is, even though this person is very articulate, yeah, they struggle with comprehension, right? And also, they're saying, is he just determined to lay the blame at the door of women by any means necessary? Again, I don't understand. Did I do that? Thank you very much. Why not hold absent men accountable? We spoke about men before, right?
Mhm.
Why are you laughing at
Yeah, because it's just
No, because obviously,
walking.
every now and again, we've got to address, certain comments and whatnot, innit?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. But it says, still, your narrative is that they were driven from these homes due to misguided feminist agenda and women who can't be satisfied, this, that, and the third, right?
Mhm.
Cool. I'm not going to read the rest of it. People can check it. Yesterday's comment by somebody called Ruby. As far as I'm concerned, right? If Ruby's a black person, black woman, I respect her opinion. Cool. Obviously, the ad hominem remarks, not necessary, but it's okay. But if she's a black woman...
Just let people know what ad hominem means, please.
All right,
You can see my face. I don't know what that means.
Basically, the insults, isn't it? When
Yeah.
you attack a person's person
Yeah.
Yeah.
rather than the actual what they're saying.
Okay, so
Right.
is that what she was doing to you, or she said you were doing a conversation?
basically, because she basically said I was a fool.
Hmm.
Basically, Can you
I
imagine?
mean,
you mean what?
You can't basically say that because when she basically said you said basically,
Yeah.
you said you didn't say that.
Oh no,
So
no.
you can't
I
basically
just didn't
say-
read it. She said fool. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry, Ruby. Try to.
There you go. You tried to
Trying to
defend
help
her
you a
for,
little.
for no damn reason. I'm simply saying, and look, again, I'm gonna promise to not talk about polygyny for a while, right?
Wow.
I'm not
All
going
we
to.
needed was Ruby to write in all these months.
That's because obviously people are not ready for it. And people don't know how to bloody just listen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I never said men are not accountable. I think the men who leave their kids
Yeah.
are animals.
Yeah.
Right? They are animals. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm also saying, right? You were saying, well, anyway, yesterday, that, okay, women, the cause is men, this, that, and the third. I'm also saying, though, if we're honest, women are not weak, right?
Yeah.
They have free agency.
Mhm.
They make a decision. They lay down with a man, right? At
Mhm.
a particular age. They know what can come from this, right?
Yeah.
If the man is not committed, cool. you can say no. There's a reason why you haven't got kids right now, for
Yeah.
example, right? Cool.
Baby
I'm
girl.
not say- all right, cool. That's not the case for everyone,
Yeah.
but there's some people who actually make proper plans,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And they think about their future and
Yeah.
their child, right?
Yeah.
But again, I'm not talking about the cause right now,
Okay.
right? It's kind of, we were talking about bathroom sinks and whatnot earlier, right?
Yeah.
Cool. If your bathtub is leaking, whatever, yeah, you're going to try and deal with the issue, right? But at the same time, you should also try and deal with the flood that's forming, right?
Yeah.
Somebody deal with the actual leak. Somebody try and clear the water, right?
Okay.
Cool. I'm trying to clear the water.
Okay. So
I'm
you're not thinking of how the leak started.
No, because
Yeah.
we've woken up and like we're all different ages here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, we're in a society now where we can see what the issue is.
Yeah.
The issue is, and I'm gonna say it real quick. Single parent families.
Bren is killing me.
Because I'm waiting for Max to say he's lost respect for you because he got rattled.
No, listen, right?
I'm letting him land.
No. Anyway, the biggest percentage of lone parent households is among Black ethnic groups. 48% of them Black Caribbean families have one parent. 36%. This is kind of dated stats, but it's still kind of the same today.
Yeah.
Yeah. 36% of them Black African households. This is the worst, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you consider it a bad thing, single parent households in this country.
Okay, shady boots.
Right? Children who grow up without their biological father. This is according to research,
Yeah.
stats. I'm not plucking crap out of the sky. Stats,
Mhm.
right? Children who grow up without their biological father are more likely to be unemployed,
Mm-hmm.
more likely to commit crime,
Mm.
more likely to leave education early,
Mhm.
right? Marcus-
You're going in. You're saying here. Got a
also,
whole dissertation.
Came with
al-
receipts.
also, they're less likely to be homeless.
They're less likely.
Yeah, you hear what? Sorry,
Less or more likely.
thank you for correcting me. They're twice as likely to be homeless
Mm.
from
Okay.
single parent households. I can't, as a Black activist, as someone who loves Black people, Black
Mm.
family, I can't sit here and act like that's
Just-
not important. I can't
Yeah.
do it. So I'm saying to you, okay, cool. Is it wrong for us to have a conversation, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where this particular thing that we're not used to, but our forefathers
Mm.
practiced, right, for
Yeah.
thousands of years,
Mm-hmm.
right? Is it wrong for me to suggest that potentially this could solve some of our issues? I don't know how that makes me misogynist. I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I making sense?
They're making sense. You're
Thank you
actually
very
making
much.
sense. So
I had more, but I could wrap up there. So yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man.
that's why we decided to do some Wellness Wednesday.
Well, it's part of it, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, we need to be, you know, well.
Yeah.
Someone's saying your stats are skewed.
All right, cool.
And
Are the stats favorable right now, please, people? Are the stats favorable?
they also
for
said
Black
when you're
people?
talking about polygyny,
Polygyny.
they think you're joking.
You're doing all of that activism and they don't even take it seriously.
I'm not joking, man. I'm not joking. I really feel like it can help the Black community. I'm not saying it will help, but I'm saying why are we scared to explore? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
100%.
Someone
For real.
did say though, there is a general lack of sympathy for single mothers, regardless of how it came to be. That I agree with.
100%, and I agree. You see what I'm saying? You don't know me, innit? I will
Yeah.
never ever just blame women for that at all. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I was taught the condition of a nation, right, is directly linked to the condition of its woman. If at the end of the
Okay.
day, right, the way the world sees Black women is kind of down here. That's
Mm.
how we're just seeing all of us. All of us.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just simply saying the structure of any strong nation comes from the family. If the family is broken, how do we thrive? How? That's
Mm.
all I'm saying. And I'm saying, is it wrong for us to go back and potentially explore something that we did for thousands of years that helped us build proper civilizations?
I think a lot of
That's
people's
what I'm
problems
saying.
is,
You're killing me.
it might be a good message, wrong messenger. You got one wife.
Maybe,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
still. at
I'm
the end-
sitting here, I'm listening to you talk, yeah.
No, no,
You
wait,
gotta
wait,
practice-
wait,
you
wait.
gotta-
I
You
just
got to practice
can't-
what
I
you
I
just
didn't
really
know
don't
I
buy
was
it.
yeah, I knew
Listen.
that's what you were thinking.
I just don't buy it, bro.
No, but you watch this, right? Polygyny is not for everyone,
Mm.
right?
it's not for me, you're saying.
It may not be for me, not at all. You know what I'm saying? 100%. For me, it's not for me now. No, not at all. But I'm not struggling.
Not
That's what I'm
now,
saying.
child.
So I'm simply saying for those people who are struggling,
Yeah.
who want to get married,
Consider this.
is it wrong to actually think about it?
I don't know. I feel like stuff like this anyway. Everyone can give their opinion and like what their idea of a solution is, and I believe that's what you've done. I think anyone, if it makes sense to them, because some people may not have known what this is.
You said, what are you laughing at, man?
Someone said, Mark said, get your wives up. Get your wives up first before we start talking with this polygyny shit. You know what I mean?
People in the comments are hilarious. So yeah, I think that I'm sure there's someone who's learned about polygyny that didn't know about it from you talking about it, and it might be something they need to consider.
Can I ask Esther? I mean, yesterday he triggered you quite a lot, and you held your own, and you represented women well, black women well. To be
Thank you,
honest. Yeah, amen. Like what in particular kind of irked you? Because today he's saying stats, but it's not kind of manifesting the way it manifested yesterday. Is it because he said a few things in the dialogue that got your back up?
I think it's a few things. So, firstly, I just thought I can't be fighting about anti-polygyny. It's not my brand. But also, it's one of those, lose the battle to win the war kind of situations. I think yesterday the overall general, like I don't disagree that children from single parent households face difficulties and all that kind of stuff. I study sociology in sixth form and in uni. I know these statistics, right? But I think it's just that general. Yesterday there was a tone of like, because we talked about women, there being more men than women in society, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's that idea that not every woman's gonna find a man.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes to like marriage and like women, it's almost like that is a badge of honor. That is what you need in this. You can achieve everything you want to achieve and everything can be so great for you. But if you don't have a husband, if you don't have a family to show for it, your existence means nothing.
Meaning.
Because really and truly, the whole point of a woman being on earth is to procreate. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that conversation yesterday was triggering because it's just like, if it felt as if polygyny was on the table to do lonely women a favor. Do you get what I mean? Obviously that's not what you probably meant or whatever, but I'm saying how it was coming across.
Okay, but
which I think is probably what got Ruby.
This is your origin story, You're gonna have 6 wives. This is your origin story.
but what I'm saying, I think, is also what would have triggered Ruby to write what she wrote. Do you get me? Because it's like it's this idea that, and the thing is, even outside of this room, we hear it all the time where it's like, oh, women are asking for women be like, oh, I want this man who does this and does this, and guys will be like, oh, you put your standards down a little bit. All she's asking for is a man who's faithful to her,
Yeah.
And people are saying to her, well, monogamy is not natural and blah blah. And if you can believe that, that's fair enough. But I just feel like it's just this idea that you have to be married, you have to have a man. If you don't have that, you've achieved stuff, but it doesn't count to anything. So the polygyny thing was coming as though you're single mother, you're lonely, you're struggling. Yes, single women do struggle, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But not every single mother is struggling.
We know.
But also, polygyny is not the answer to single parent households. If we before we get to the point of polygyny, how about we educate men to not walk away from their responsibilities? So do you get me? So it's one of those things. It's similar to the arguments where, sexual assault, but when a woman is sexually assaulted, it's like, yeah, but you shouldn't have worn that skirt. Or don't do that because that would tempt a man. No, how about we address the bigger issue, the cause of this act, which is the men that are sickos. Do you get what I mean? It's that kind of
and I'm right there with you. You know what I'm saying? If men are doing nonsense by these women, they need to be obviously castigated 100%. I'm not talking about that. By the end of the day, we have a problem. There are women out there with children who are struggling. I'm not talking about what happened.
Why are you fighting for this so much, bro?
No, wait. No, because it's a real solution.
I know, but it's
a real problem.
But I get it.
It's a real problem.
But in conversations like
man,
this,
what you're fighting for is not the answer, man.
But you know,
Jesus Christ, bro.
Even though this might be a solution, it's one of those issues.
It's not the
No.
That's mad. Go.
What's going on?
It's one of those situations where it feels as if
It's not
in
the
any
answer.
situation, in any social issue that there is in society where a woman is involved,
Mhm.
the onus is always placed on the woman.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna lose it, bro.
That's why it's a trigger. That's why hearing polygyny and the stats and all that kind of stuff, that's why it's a trigger. Because again, the onus, yet again, on a social issue is on women. When really, men could be the solution to this.
100%. And in polygyny, the man is helping to be a solution again. I'm simply saying, I'm right there with you. Men, useless men, running away from their responsibilities.
Yeah.
That's the number one cause.
Yeah.
But there are people who are facing that problem right now.
Yeah.
And I'm simply saying, even aside from the women who got kids, right?
Yeah.
And need assistance, fine. There are actual women out there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a badge of honor. I'm not saying every woman needs marriage.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
It's never been that way in African cultures where you need marriage,
Yeah.
right? Cool. But there are women who really want it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And there's more women than men. And for those women who really want it,
Yeah.
why are you afraid potentially to just look at another solution where you can actually get the marriage that you're looking for? That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. We run away from real conversations.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few comments I want to read out. First of all, one egg said, where is it?
Oh, man.
He said, Esther can critique men, but not women. Trust me, believe me, that is not reality. You need to close your mouth. And then someone else said, there's so much animosity between black women and men at the moment.
Mhm.
We need to focus on repairing how we view each other before we talk about polygyny.
I agree.
That's a word.
I agree. But also, again, there are black men out there who love black women genuinely and black women who love black men genuinely.
Yeah. Someone's got a question for you actually. It says, is polygyny just about having wives, or could you do the baby mother thing and be in the kids' lives and be a good polygynist?
I think you can, if you're doing the baby mother thing, that can also work, especially if you're present. You know what I'm saying? I think the key thing is here that the father is being present. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the key things. But also, because obviously the people who do the baby mother thing and they provide so that single mother is not shouldering the entire burden herself. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Right? But there's some situations where the woman's by herself. And she just refers to the man as a donor. And the man just out there doing his own thing. Cool. That woman shouldn't be suffering by herself. She shouldn't.
Okay.
And we can't rely on bloody the government to help her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Even just from you got another comment?
Oh, no, go on.
Okay. Now I was just gonna say, like, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, right? I know Miles wants me to wrap up, right?
I think Miles is thinking of things.
But I got to bring it back to economics, right?
Of course.
Cool. What can it do? Free up responsibility and time. That's what I'm saying. That extra time for that woman, instead of taking what happened?
No, good.
Instead of having to look after her kids 24/7 by herself, somebody else is there. Maybe there's another woman that's maybe taking out all the kids, for example.
Yeah.
Taking it in turns. Someone else is cooking, for example. Taking it in turns. I don't know the arrangement, right?
Yeah.
Cool. But it frees up time and responsibility, right? Cool. You don't have to rely on bloody universal credit and those other benefits, right? Because obviously the man who's doing it should be a man who can provide for those women. Like I was saying to Gina on Meet Us After 7, the woman needs to live a soft life, man. She needs to enjoy it. It needs to be better than her current position.
Do you know the issue though?
Also, sorry,
Go on.
she can pursue her passions. I'm talking facts.
It
sounds bad.
Big man, we're in a cost of living crisis. This man talking about polygyny. Niggas can't afford this, bro.
No, this is why you need it right now.
You're giving me.
But do you know the problem, the issue, your solution as well, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be rich to do this.
Fine.
And not many people are.
Yeah, but that's fine. And that's why it's not for everyone.
Ebony said, if a dad is taking responsibility of his child, that woman is not a single mother. She is a single woman.
And this is why,
Big up Ebony.
Good point. This is why I said, that's cool if the man is providing and she's not shouldering the burden herself. Remember I said this. People, listen, please. I can only communicate via words. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. Cool.
Big up Kaz though. You're an egg, but I don't hate men.
My gosh. And again, also, you have time to nurture your children. You don't have to go work, send them off to nursery. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's a market for this. We can do all these things though. We get a nanny.
Yeah, but it costs. You know what I'm saying? And you would rather look after your child by yourself. You can homeschool. You can do a bunch of different things because now as a community, a small community, as a household, people are doing different things. You become more efficient in everything that you're doing. I'm simply saying, is that bad?
That's
what I'm saying.
What are the negatives of polygynists?
Oh, there's bad though. Jealousy in the household, perhaps. Relationships not working between them. Men trying to enforce certain things on the women, actually cheating and actually just pulling in wives and not consulting the others.
And you're still cheating, you deserve it's a
problem.
You need to be
It's a problem.
flogged mercilessly.
And I agree with
Are
you.
you a sicko?
And I agree with you. Remember, And this is the thing. Remember, polygyny is marriage, right? It's not one man got a woman and he's just seeing other people on the side. No, it can't work if that woman is not on board. She has to be on board. That's basically what I'm trying to say as well.
Yeah.
So of course, anything outside of that, it's a problem, man, and it does more damage than good.
This brand new bill. It's cold. These people think you're crazy.
No, you man's coming across like a cult leader.
All right. At the end of the day,
Does this kind of work more back home, Manuel?
I think it does for one main reason, which is that people are used to it, right? They haven't been totally westernized. People over here are living in some fairy tale land, right? Where they just think they can just get this particular thing and just think this is just their reality and that's it. It doesn't work that way.
I think you're living in fairy tale land a little bit.
I'm really not.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for thousands of years.
You know
How is that?
No, you are living in
No,
fairy
but
tale
wait,
land a
can I
little
say,
bit.
it links are coming, I'm about to read.
In this day
Someone
and
said,
age,
yeah, sorry, it
Go on.
said, how would the father be present, omnipresent father? And that links to what you were going to say in terms of like, how are you going to have bare wives, bare kids? You're not going to be you can't be present for every single child you give birth to, man. And that in itself is going to have its own issues.
No, but they're all going to be grown in the same house. They're going to be
there's kids.
That's like saying you can't do it with multiple kids then.
No, some people can't. There's households where there's got 2 children, and the children will tell you the father is not present. So how then will you have like 10 kids, 4 wives, and you be a present father in the? No, it's not. It's still about presence.
No, but that's just a certain circumstances. There's parents, there's kids, there's families with like 4 kids, and all the kids could tell you the father's present. It doesn't. That's just that's case to case scenario.
Yeah, but if we do case, but every scenario can be case to case, because in the same way we could then say that there's successful single mothers, and so this conversation is mute.
It is, but he's not talking about the successful single mothers.
Exactly, and I'm not talking about the households where the parent are.
No, but you're saying it's like omnipresent. I'm saying if they're all, even if it's different wives, or whatever, if they're all in the same household, he can do it because that's what families do.
I don't see that.
The only difference is the dynamics in that family is that there'll be different mothers in there, but it will be the same thing like growing up in your house with 4 children and stuff.
Do you know what it is? The concept is hard for people to really to get.
It's not hard because
it is because people are saying things.
I think she gets the concept.
No, we all get the concept.
Listen,
like,
I'm looking at monogamous households where there's a father and there's a wife, and they've got 2 children, and the father is not present in the 2 children's lives.
Then that father should not
excuse
take
me
on
for
another
struggling.
wife and kid.
Excuse me for struggling to believe that a man who then has 5 wives and 10 children will somehow be able to be present in each child's life. And furthermore, anyway, if you're going to be a polygynist household man, you have to work to something's going to give. It's not going to be perfect.
He may have businesses.
also, Iman, you need to go and preach to the elite.
It's not going to be
because they're the ones that need to hear this. Because the people you're talking to right now can't do what you're talking
But this
about.
happens in Islam, no, Yusuf?
Exactly.
So, what does that mean?
But it's a practice.
I know it's a practice. What does that mean?
It happens today.
I know. What does
and not
that
just
mean?
amongst elite people.
Yeah, but you have to make a point though. You can't just
Yeah,
say
what's
happen
That's
today.
the point.
Which is what? I know polygyny exists, but what's the point?
No, because you're moving like a salt out language.
Precisely.
He's saying this is a common
No,
practice
I'm not
in your
moving like it's
religion.
outlandish. I'm moving like the way you are preaching about it. It's like it's the answer to world fucking hunger or something, bruv. It's
Bloody
not,
is it?
bruv.
Even though I said it wasn't. I'm speaking, like all of us speak English here. I'm saying something in English. Why is people struggling to understand?
Because you know what it is, bro. I'll be honest with you, yeah? You're talking like it's so easy. It's such a simple
Like it's
concept.
black and white.
Again, I never said that.
No, it's not about how you're saying it. Yeah,
Even though I'm saying,
man,
certain
you've been
men should do
preaching
it,
about polygyny
even though I said
for
certain,
months, like it's the
I'm
most
not
easiest
preaching
concept.
about-
And you're a man as well. It's easy for you to say. You're asking women to take all the emotion out of it and just be this economic thing where it's just about money. It's about
economics
bruv,
is not
you're talking.
money.
You're talking like it's so easy, bro.
Economics is not money.
And you're not
I'm
even
basically-
practicing
It
either.
doesn't matter.
You don't even speak your truth.
Okay.
You're not doing it.
Right. Would you recommend?
Like,
would you recommend Islam
Why are we
to
talking
other
about
people?
polygyny every day,
Would
bro?
you, would you recommend Islam to people?
Yes, I would.
Would you recommend they follow all the laws of Islam?
I would never preach it. Why?
Would you
Because I don't
recommend
practice
they
it.
do?
I don't practice
Would
it.
you recommend?
I don't practice it properly.
No.
So
Yusuf,
I
Yusuf,
Would
would you
never.
recommend it?
Yusuf, would never be someone who would sit here and preach Islam
I
because
never
I'm not
asked you
perfect. I
about
don't practice it.
preaching, Yusuf. I said, would you recommend following Islam and the tenets of Islam to
Yes.
somebody? Do you practice it? No.
I try to, but you ain't
So the
trying to
point
be. You
is-
ain't trying to be polygamous.
No. The point
And
is,
for me, religion and me not being 100% in my faith,
Yeah.
and me trying
yeah.
is different from you
It's not
talking
it's
about
only
it is
because you
different. It
want
is
to be
different. It is different. You're trying
It's
to
not different.
bring religion into it to try and prove a point to make it seem like I'm chatting shit. Fam,
What?
religion
Yeah.
and polygyny.
Yeah.
Polygyny is one simple concept. There's so much facets to religion and
Yes.
Islam, so you can't compare the two, bro.
No. You're mixing something.
Islam,
The point is
Christianity
wait,
is such
Yusuf,
a
Yusuf.
layered concept.
100%.
You
I
can't
agree with
compare
you.
it to one act of polygyny. You can't.
Because you're talking about
can't.
religion and polygyny. I'm talking about the principle of something. Is it possible to follow something, not perfectly, but also recommend it to somebody? Yes, you can. I don't need to be a bus driver to say to somebody, you know what? Being a bus driver is actually a good job. It doesn't work that way. This is life. Like, you can learn about certain things and say, you know what? For you over there,
Bro,
this might be
at the end
something
of
to
the
look
day,
into.
you're talking about this all the time like it's some easy concept for everyone to just to follow, like it's the be on end on answer to everything. It is not, bro. It's not. Why do you keep talking about
I
it like
never
it's
said
the
it
answer
was.
to?
I've told people
Fam.
already, it's not for everyone.
Yeah,
I've told people it's not easy.
yeah,
I've said certain men should do it.
yeah.
I'm saying if you are struggling, why not think about it? I'm saying if you want to get married and you're maybe a certain age and you think it's not going to happen, why are you opposed to thinking about it? How is that
You know what it
preaching?
is? Maybe I'm just sick and tired of this conversation.
Maybe that's the
Maybe that's
case.
it. I'm just
But
tired
you
of hearing
can't
that
say that I'm
polygyny.
preaching something.
No, but you are preaching it though.
I'm not.
E-man.
All right.
If
cool.
someone
All right,
is
cool.
constantly talking about the same thing over and over again, driving their points home with passion and conviction, it's preaching to me.
Okay, to you. If someone's asking me something and I'm questioning something and I'm giving them an answer and solution, that's not preaching. That's me responding. In
And I've never
conversation.
come on here and preached Islam. Yeah, and I've never come
What's
on.
that got to do with anything?
No, because you're trying to use it as an example.
Yeah, but you don't have to preach Islam. It could be
Isn't that-
anything.
Isn't that the whole point of your?
No,
of your
I'm not here
notion?
trying to preach Islam. I'm talking about.
I know you're not trying to preach Islam. I'm saying
just
your
saying it's a
your
point.
example. Forget it. All right.
All right, cool. Anyway, that's what I'm going to say, man. Hopefully people understand what I'm saying. Because I'm speaking English. It shouldn't be hard to understand what I'm saying. But anyway. Done.
All right.
May we never, ever talk about polygyny again.
Nah, like-
I'm tired, bruv.
We will
Till next
100%, we will 100% be talking about
This-
polygyny.
No,
this is
I'm
not-
not. And do you know what's mad? Yeah, it went this far because of you, Brent. Because you wanted to ask me what it was that I felt differently to today, and I was silent. I was silent today for a reason.
But
Look
it's
what
not-
you've done.
But nothing. Brent didn't do anything wrong.
He
No,
did.
I don't
He
mind.
asked me
I
a
don't mind
question.
taking accountability for this one.
He asked me a question, and he shouldn't have asked me a
I don't
question.
mind. I don't mind.
He opened the floodgates.
We need to end with the black woman on top.
Always.
Amen.
All right.
Next, it's never the last headline.
So, really, you say you're in there, yeah? Shouts out Canada in the building.
Cheers.
All right.
What are we on there now?
The headlines.
What headline?
UK's fertility rate.
We got another headline.
You ain't looking at this clock.
I think we can get through this quick though. All right, cool.
You are such a wicked man. All you have is 10:30 in your head. That's all you care about.
Yeah. I can't see past them, mate.
Never change, sir. Never change. All right.
All right. So the UK's fertility rate rises. So the total fertility rate in England and Wales has increased for the first time in a decade, with the largest rise among women aged between 35 and 39, data shows. Women with children have an average of 1.61 each, according to 2021 data from the Office for National Statistics, which is up from last year, 1.58. The general fertility rate, the number of live births per 1,000 women, also increased in 2021 to 55.8 births per 1,000 women, compared with 55.1 the year before. So when looking at fertility rates by age, younger age groups declined while older groups increased. The number of babies who were born to unmarried mothers or those in a civil partnership has also overtaken the number of those born to married couples. Interesting. Just over half of live births in 2021 were by mothers who were unmarried or not in a civil partnership. That's the first time this proportion has passed half since 1845.
Goddamn.
Fantastic. The largest decrease in live births per 1,000 women was in those aged under 20, which declined by 16%, whereas fertility rates among women aged between 35 and 39 rose by 5% on the year before. The rise in fertility rate among older women is part of a major shift towards older motherhood seen over recent years. The trend has been attributed to the advances of women in the workplace, but also to the difficulty of buying a home at an early age, which to me shows people are planning their children, hence having it later. You know what I'm saying? All a good thing. In January, ONS figures showed more than half, 50.1%, of women in England and Wales who were born in 1990 had no children by the time they turned 30 in 2020, which is the first generation to do so.
You look in the comments, isn't it?
Well, what's happening?
No, keep going. Don't mind us.
All done. And that
Right.
first one, isn't it? What is in the comments?
Nothing.
no.
All right. And the last headline.
No, we done that yesterday.
That was a bit more. You know?
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, tiny
Damn,
bit
you really gotta go, aren't you?
No, I saw it and I thought it was like a doubles. I'm sure we done
more.
it yesterday.
Yeah. It's just a little update on the whole Ryan Giggs situation. Oh yeah, I kept the headline the same.
Okay, so that's why. Yeah.
As mentioned yesterday, we said we will keep you posted on what's happening with X-Man U star Ryan Giggs. Where it's emerged that in court yesterday that he threw his then girlfriend out of a hotel room while she was naked. Mr. Giggs, who's 48, trigger warning by the way, is on trial accused of controlling, coercive behavior and assaulting his former girlfriend Kate Greville and her younger sister Emma. In an interview heard by the jury, Miss Greville, who's 36, told detectives Mr. Giggs was her best friend and her soulmate, but he became abusive and nasty. Mr. Giggs has denied all charges. He's charged with controlling and coercive behavior against Kate Greville between August 2017 and November 2020. Manchester Crown Court heard a police interview given by Miss Greville weeks after she alleged the former Wales manager headbutted her in November 2020. Prosecutors alleged this happened when Mr. Giggs came back to the house as she was preparing to move out. She said, "He just came at me from nowhere, grabbed me by my shoulders and headbutted me in my face." She said her lip instantly swelled, she fell backwards and she could taste blood. Miss Greville added that all the other times he had hurt her were different. This time it looked like there was real intent. He allegedly then asked her to think about what had happened and think about his career and his kids. Explaining her decision to end the relationship, she said, "I needed to do something for me. I had everything taken away from me. I needed to take a bit of control." She told detectives that months before the alleged assault in November 2020, she found evidence that Mr. Giggs had relationships with 8 other women over the previous 6 years. That's the end of that update on Ryan Giggs' court case.
Damn.
Worse people, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Danae.
Yeah,
Hey, my king. What are you saying?
Yeah, a lot of the killies have infiltrated the comment section. Mark was really biting his tongue there.
They was killing me. They was making me laugh. When I said E-Man is inevitable, that is so cold. Look, you don't know who's done that air, yeah? Honestly, because I was going to give it to the idiot vegans, but I could make some jokes about them tomorrow or something, because they're idiots. But done that air has to be Murad. Has to be, what's his name? Murad what?
Merali.
Murad Merali. I never saw this. I've never known this person existed before today. I woke up, it was like 5:30 in the morning. I went on Twitter and I saw Murad, all this stuff. I asked everybody, what's a Murad?
You're so silly.
Huh? I said, what's a Murad? And then someone proceeded to send me a DM. And I'm seeing feet and face and stuff. And I'm saying, oh,
Damn.
goddamn. What's this guy's story? But I'm not even really paying attention to it. Like I said, I don't know this person, whatever. I've come in there. Esther's gave me more information. You get me? These are, look, a trigger warning, yeah? I don't give a shit what happened to him. Listen to this, yeah? This is his caption. "This dirty nigger was making love to my feet the only way it can come close to any real success in their life. After brushing the streets and living on low income in caves, my big Arab superior feet to loathe on is as the only good comfort in its life. My monkeys are good at worshipping my feet as they know they'll never get anything better in their lives since they're niggers." I need to hear nothing else. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to hear nothing else. And your background story and your history and you trying to drag Islam through the mud, yeah, just being rude, yeah. Whatever happened to you there, that's got nothing to do with this situation. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and even if you want to talk about your past with abuse and stuff like that, if it shaped the kinks that you have and stuff like that, that still has nothing to do with the language you're using and the way that you're talking and the way that you're degrading people. And I know there's kink shaming and people like all of that. Obviously, the black idiot that got your foot in his face, he liked all of that shit. But you still took part in it. And you still done it. You know what I'm trying to say? And when things that's dark that come into light, you have to hold your flogging. Your intentions behind it are irrelevant. No one cares. It doesn't matter. You're a vile piece of shit. You get me? Degrading people, offending people, disrespecting people. And I come to find out that you're using black culture to promote your thing anyway.
Yep.
So you're using us and then you're pushing your foot in man's face. Like literally. This guy's a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Whatever you've been through, whatever you experienced, what led you to make these decisions in your life, I'm sorry you had to go through that. You know what I'm trying to say? But I just think it's no excuse. I just think there's no excuse in the world. Like, and you need to be. I don't even know what they're gonna do, but they need to cancel you. All them black people that were supporting you, you just need to cancel him. You just need to gatekeep this stuff. You don't need to stop it. Yeah, you need to outcast him from society. 100%, he needs to be flogged. I didn't say about redemption or second chances or any of these things. Fuck him. He needs to go as quick as he came.
Yep.
And I don't have nothing more to say about
That's
this.
that on that.
That's that on that. It's done out here. Let's get into the outro.
All right, this has been an interesting show. It started interesting. Yeah, interesting show, all in all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out our live crew. We appreciate you guys every single time you guys show up and show out. We appreciate you. Do follow us on all our social media platforms. Like, comment, share our videos. You must be subscribed at this point. You must be. Come on. So subscribe to our channel as well. Like our videos. Do all that great stuff. If you would like to send voice notes and text messages in, you can send that in to 075 6484 1073. Also shout out Baz who called in today. We appreciate that as well. If you'd like to inquire about the show or feature on the show, email the team the day after at thenewblack.com. Black is spelled with an X. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Keep your feet out people's faces. And be great.
Try and enjoy the sun.
Can I say one thing?
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
No way.
Yusuf is gone.
I'm out immediately.
Yusuf is gone.
I can't, 'cause he's not going to disappoint us.
Gone.
No, I just wanted to big up someone. A fan of the show.
Okay.
Why are they a fan? What did they say in support of you?
No, nothing.
They're
Literally
politics.
nothing.
All right.
Like, they literally just saw the live link and just said, you know what? I'm a fan. I think you guys created.
Mm-hmm.
I think what you guys have created and the way you discuss current topics is amazing.
Okay, yeah.
So big up Leanne.
Also, this is the highest number of people we've ever had in the live chat before.
There you
Yeah,
go.
let's keep it
Sick.
going. Keep it
There
going.
you go.
Apparently, the nation of Mashtown in there too.
Yeah, man, let's
Okay.
go. Team. Hey, look, you got to understand, yeah, we all hang around with like-minded individuals, yeah? So you must have someone in your friendship group that you know would enjoy this, yeah?
Yeah.
Send them here tomorrow morning.
All
So
right.
let's double this number. All
Yeah,
these
yeah,
lot
for
do
sure.
it. It's homework.
Yes.
Just send it. One person, it's easy.
That's it. All right.